Huh. Well, I have no problem. I mean, I like them supporting, like they. Three. Good morning, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Jim Weller here, and we are live. We got here early. We've already had a cheeseburger, and other people had some breakfast-related food, and we're ready for you. So you are watching right out of the gate, Weller Does Delmarva, show number 280, 280 times we have done this show. Kind of amazing, amazing, amazing. So we want to say thanks a lot to everybody for watching us, and for all of the people that are watching on Facebook. If you would do us a favor real quick, just hit the share button and let everybody know where you're at and what's going on this morning. Our first guest, and this is a sponsor segment, is Mr. Colin Walls. Walls Service Center, downtown Milford, Delaware. Been around a long time. He has, and the business has. The business has been around just a little longer than he has. So this is a sponsor of the show, and we want to say thank you, Colin. And Walls Service Center is a good place to do business.
Well, thank you, and it is a good place to do business.
A good place. I have people tell me all the time about their experiences. Like they want to share their experience with me.
They do.
I went there. I got this done. They figured out what it was. I have learned people really do pay attention.
I think they do too.
They like talking about, you know, how you figured out what it was. They thought it was one thing.
You zoom that out just a little bit.
They thought it was one thing, and then they get there and you diagnose what it really was.
Right.
And they like that. They like that.
Yeah, there's
so,
there's lots of things that it can be. You know, usually,
Right.
I mean, there's several options of what it could be. So anyway, Wall Service Center, we are an AC Delco. AC Delco. Preferred Service Center.
Big accomplishment, folks.
Professional Service Center. Preferred. It's
Yep.
PSC. It's preferred or professional or premium.
Really?
I think we've hit the premium level already for this month.
Already. There you go.
Yeah.
For this year?
For this month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
this month.
What, do you have to do it every month?
No.
Okay.
Well, you
Okay.
can, yeah. I mean, you don't have
Okay.
to, but there's
Okay.
there's a certain goal you have to reach to
Every
get
month.
it, and we
Well, we
reached
call
it
them
before,
expectations.
Well, we reached it before the month was halfway through.
Okay.
So
all
that's
right.
pretty
It was
good.
all those hats he bought.
That's what it was.
So,
oh, I got
but-
ice scrapers.
Oh, ice scrapers.
Ice scrapers, too.
Where's the calendars? I thought you were going to bring them here to give out.
They're with this other envelope thing here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're in the mail.
Yeah.
The check's in the mail.
Right.
And so are the calendars. Are
So-
you saying you haven't got them yet?
No, I have them.
Oh, okay. Just
I have
checking.
them. I got the ice scrapers yesterday,
Okay.
and I've had the calendars for a while.
Okay.
And they were scheduled originally to come in about June, but
Okay.
I thought that might be a little late. I went for the
Yeah.
paid for the upgraded shipping.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wait.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right. So if you
So-
want a calendar, what do people do? Just stop in and
They
say,
can
I
just-
want one?
Actually, can just stop in. Yep.
So there you go, folks. If you want to stop in and say hello and meet the fine folks at Walls Service Center. Open today?
We are open
on
today.
or off today?
We are on, and I'll
This
be
is an
there
on.
after I get done here. I'm headed right there.
So you'll be there by 8 or 8:30-ish?
I'll be there by
Making a personal appearance?
between 9:30 and 10.
9:30 and 10.
The show
that's
is
right.
going
I'm
till
sorry.
9, Jim.
Okay. I forgot. We're on till 9.
You thought we were leaving early.
But Tracy will be there at 8.
That's right. Tracy will be there at 8 taking care of things.
All right. But if you want to meet Colin Walls,
Right.
El Presidente, he'll be there 9:30-ish.
Yeah, probably closer to 10.
10
by the time I get done here.
o'clock-ish.
Yep.
Because he might stop for a cup of coffee.
I'm having
All
coffee
right.
here.
So open today, 8 to noon.
Yep.
And then Monday through Friday, what is it?
7:30 to 5.
7:30 to 5.
Yep.
Locally owned and operated.
Yes.
What do people do when it's freezing cold? Like, do people come in and say,
They shiver.
I'm a little worried that I don't have enough antifreeze? Do people think about that kind of stuff?
Sometimes they think about having the antifreeze tested to see if it's strong enough. But
All right.
if they're having their regular service work done with us,
You got it covered.
We're already checking that.
Right.
We already know if you've got strong enough antifreeze.
And so, what about this, though? Do people need wiper blades more in cold weather than, I mean,
They
is there
need 'em
any
more-
seasons to your business other than air conditioners?
They need them more when need wipers more when there's a lot of ice and snow because
Okay.
if you're trying to clear ice off with it, it wears the wiper
And you
blade
sell
down.
wiper blades?
We do sell wiper blades.
Okay, that's where you make the money.
Yeah.
That's the big
Yeah.
stuff. That's the big ticket items.
That is.
wiper blades. But anyway, they do sell and install wiper blades.
Right, all kinds of parts. Wall Service Center, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web, downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. I got to get back over here so you know when you're going on the radio.
See you, Colin.
Bye.
All right, there he goes, everybody. Wall Service Center. I'm happy. I deal there. I've dealt there for years. Got a lot of friends, but it's the truth. I have people every now and then bump into them every week that say, oh, I went there and I thought it was this, and I'm glad I went there because it turned out it was that. So it wasn't this, it was that. So at Wall Service Center, it could be this or that. We're going to go on the radio in just a minute. We're prepping for the radio. So prepping. Now we're on the radio. So to my radio audience, I'm coming. To my radio audience, I'm on my way. All right, just stand by. Turn the volume up a little bit and then turn it down once I get there. Good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here. Show number 280. We just realized we need to plan a party for show number 300. That's only 20 weeks away, okay? So if you'd like to be any part of that, if you would like to underwrite the total cost of it, we would like to give free balloon rides, free helicopter rides, all kinds of interesting things, okay? So we're inside Smith's Cafe in Seaford, which is inside the Delmarva Teen Challenge thrift store, which is like a 30-some thousand square foot mega. I said mega, okay? Which also means mega, huge. Anyway, thrift store. So if you've never been there, come on down. All right, listen to me. Kevin Short, the collage. We have a collage. Here it comes. Some made it, some didn't. Drum roll. Toot your horn if you're listening on the radio to let everybody around you know we're getting ready to play the collage. Okay, this is what's happening today on the show.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, we welcome back to the show Senator Brian Pettyjohn. Then Dover Mayor Robin Christensen stops by to give us the scoop on what's new in the state capitol. Pastor Danny Tice from Bayshore Community Church shares a positive word. We are live from Smith's Cafe in Seaford. Here's your host, Jim Weller.
All right, and that's just a partial. We also have Senator Bryant Richardson stopping by and a young man named Chase Marvel going to be talking about, I believe, the Inspiring Project. He's a very accomplished young man. So we have a lot of things going on, and if you ever want to be on, let us know, and we'll figure out a way. And I want to thank Kevin Short, who is not here today, but I want to thank him anyway because he and Mid-South Audio supply us with a lot of equipment, and we wouldn't look as polished as we are if it wasn't for Kevin Short and his team. So, Kevin, if you're listening, good morning. I do need at least 2 people to call Kevin because he doesn't know if advertising works, so I need people to call and let him know that you want to purchase a lot of things, and then you have Monday to cancel the order. But anyway, it's 856-6993, 856-6993. Kevin Short, Mid-South Audio. They do a great job. Audio, lighting, sound. They even have, they call them bike racks. I call them crowd control. We have a lot of crowd control going on here at Smith's Cafe. But anyway, Mid-South Audio, good place to deal. Whether you need anything, they rent it, they sell it, they service it. They'll do a good job for you. MidSouthAudio.com, okay? Now, here he is, good friend of ours and a guy I've enjoyed being a friend with, and I'm starting to like him more and more all the time. But anyway, Senator Brian Pettyjohn. Good morning.
Morning, Jim.
How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Now, this is early for you, correct?
Not really.
No, I'm just messing with you.
No.
All right.
When you grew up on a farm like I did, this isn't early at
What
all.
did you do on the farm?
Well, we had 2 chicken houses, so
Okay.
did chickens over there. We had down home. We had a couple of cows, so
Really?
helped with that down
Like
there.
these are cows you milked?
There was
or
one
you
milking
eventually-
cow and one that just was too old to milk.
Okay.
It got to be too
It
old.
was a companion cow.
A companion cow, yes.
It was the companion to
Yes.
the other cow.
Yeah, stress relief cow.
Stress relief.
But my Uncle Warren, he named them, so they
really?
were more pets than anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
But
So you grew up on a farm.
over 400 acres out there.
Wow, that's a sizable farm.
Hunting, a lot of hunting out there.
All right.
Yeah.
You remember shooting your first animal?
Yes, I do.
Really? What
Yeah.
was it? A deer?
No, my first one was a squirrel.
No kidding.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, first one was.
Was
a
that like
squirrel.
in your bedroom or outside?
No,
or?
it was outside. It was
Really?
outside. Out
You
by the
went
branch.
squirrel hunting?
I went squirrel hunting.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow. And how did that? How were you real young?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how young I was.
Okay. And did your family eat squirrel?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It was
All right.
it was just kind of let's get out there, let's get used to
Okay.
to shooting a firearm at something, hunting for something, and actually we had a problem with squirrels that were getting up into the attic, so we
okay.
patched that, but one just kept getting in. It was just
Really?
one squirrel
Very
that just kept
persistent.
getting in. Yeah. So we
Do you
figured
think
out
that
which
was the
it
one you got?
It was because we saw
Okay.
it coming out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So it was like a public service thing.
It was.
So
Yeah.
even at such a young age,
Yep.
you were doing public service work.
But then it
Wow.
was rabbit. Then got into deer hunting. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So you learned the value of handling a firearm properly at a young
Yes.
age.
Yep.
Wow. Who taught you that?
My dad.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you grew up on a farm, or
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
So what's your career path been? In other words, or did you want to talk politics? I don't.
We'll talk whatever you want.
Okay, I was thinking, what have you? I know you were the mayor of Georgetown.
Yeah.
To go back, like
Well, let's go back.
Like to high school.
High school, I was class treasurer, Sussex Central, class
okay.
of 92.
So you were responsible young.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of driver were you when you got your driver's license?
Actually, I won 3rd place in the state driver's ed competition. Believe it or not.
I didn't even know there was.
There is
a
an
state
annual
driver's ed competition.
There's an annual driver's ed competition. My best friend Mike Banks, who passed away, he won 1st place, and I won 3rd place. Gary Rogers in Georgetown was our driver's ed teacher. So
Really?
he was very happy that year.
Do they still have that?
Yeah, they do.
I've never heard of a driver's ed. Are you ready to take a picture, Katie?
Okay.
Okay, here she goes. She likes us to look astute. Paying attention.
I'd say I was involved in youth and government in high school, and it's where you go up for a weekend up to Legislative Hall or to the courts
As a
and pass
teenager,
model legislation. I was actually on the judiciary side, so we
Really?
argued. We got cases together, argued cases in front of a mock Supreme Court. My first year, I was arguing cases, and then the second and third year, my junior and senior years in high
Really?
school, I was sitting on the Supreme Court. I was sitting on the bench.
So your desire to be a legislator.
It really never hit me.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
I just like being involved in those types of things.
But at a young age, you
At a
knew
young
the
age,
process.
yeah.
Because I got to believe there's a lot of young folks today who's never stepped foot in
Oh no,
up
no.
there.
Mm-mm.
What's it called? Legislative
Hall. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I've only been a couple times, and I found it amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the hub of all the laws and the rules, whether it's from one end of the state to the other, is all.
That's where it happens.
That's
where
where it
the
happens.
sausage is made.
Right. That's
Yeah.
where it is.
Yeah.
So that was young.
That was young. Got out of high school. It's one of these things where you're a kid here, you can't wait to leave, but when you leave, you can't wait to get back. So
Okay.
went to college, went up to University of Delaware.
So you went a long ways.
Real long ways, yeah.
Yeah.
Started my career up there in IT, actually, in information technology.
Okay.
Became vice president, director of telecommunications for a bank up there.
Really?
Yeah. And then decided that's kind of not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to do in the corporate, kind of be in that corporate grind. So I went into consulting and then tried to find somewhere where I could move back down here.
Okay.
And in 2000, I ended up moving back down. Worked for a company up there that allowed me to telecommute, go upstate 1 or 2 days a week.
Okay.
But really work from down here. Then Mount Air stole me.
Okay.
Worked for Mount Air for 9 years.
And the IT stuff.
And the IT stuff,
Okay.
telecommunications.
Telecommunications.
Managed the email, the networks, the internet connections.
So you were around when email started?
No, I wasn't.
Really? It was before your time?
Well, I was. I guess I was.
Okay.
I remember my first email account was an AOL account. We got those discs, those discs in the mail. Then I was over at Mount Air, and then my wife started talking to me about a lack of a grocery store in Georgetown, and how she didn't like that there wasn't a whole lot in Georgetown.
She would have to go to Millsboro?
She'd have to go to Millsboro, over to Lewis. I mean, she grew up in Lewis, so
okay.
we do a lot of stuff over in Lewis. So I got to the point where, okay, you've talked to me enough. I talked to my uncle, and he said, Brian, you're old enough now. You need to make a decision. Instead of complaining about something, go ahead and get involved and fix it.
So you started the first grocery store in Georgetown?
No, I didn't. No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
But Red kind of laid the groundwork for the Redners and that big shopping center. To
as being mayor, or just in general?
Yeah,
okay,
mayor,
okay.
council. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that was kind of breaking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cutting edge.
Yeah. I mean, I remember that parcel was actually slated. They wanted to put a casino there at one point in time.
In Georgetown.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they wanted to do a casino there, but that didn't come to fruition. Of
Is
course,
it still on the table?
No.
Like, can we start a rumor that Georgetown's getting a casino?
No. But
Bill West's gonna love this one.
Yeah, but that's kind of how things started in public service.
Wow.
Kind of you see a problem,
you get involved,
kind of get an idea. The problem bothers you enough, you actually get involved to try to fix it.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Wow, were you overwhelmed, or you said it was just a process and you just started learning the process?
Learning the process. Kind of break it down into what you need to do, and get a plan of attack and carry it out.
Well, Georgetown is really growing.
It is, yeah.
I mean, my goodness. I mean, every time you turn around, there's something new. Mm-hmm. And a lot on the agenda, I believe.
Yeah, I think there's a car wash that's slated to go up on 113.
Okay. I think Wawa's coming.
I've heard that as well.
I've heard it for a while now.
Yeah.
So they like to build the anticipation.
Yeah, but the area around Georgetown itself, the area around Georgetown is growing. You've got a lot of construction that's going to be there in the next several years in terms of highway construction.
Yes.
They've got the overpass there at 404 and 113 at the Hardys.
That's really going to happen?
That is really going to happen.
That's going to be interesting to see how that lands.
Yeah.
Unless it's all decided already.
It's decided. The plans are pretty much done.
Okay. Can you share them or no?
Yeah, they're on the public website for DelDOT, but I think the preferred alternative, Boulevard, and I believe Rural Farms are going to have to go away, as well as the Napa that's there.
Really?
To make room.
Well, that would be Shore Distributors too.
Shore Distributors, yeah, that building.
Wow. They just remodeled it and fixed it all up.
I know. But that's going to go away. I believe DelDOT's done advanced acquisition on the opposite corner there, where it's not developed now.
Mm-hmm. Some houses and stuff. Yep.
So
is that what that's called? Advanced acquisition.
Advance.
Yeah. I am ready for them to do advanced acquisition in Lincoln. That's what I'm ready. So.
The advanced acquisition is when they know they're going to do a project, and there's the availability to buy the land before the project actually starts, and they get into the acquisition process, the regular acquisition. So they buy that property and then hold on to it, so they don't have to purchase it or do anything, in terms of the negotiating.
It's proactive thinking.
It is.
I mean, they're thinking forward. In other words,
yeah.
You can see it when they went to Little Heaven. Little by little, you could see properties being bought by DelDOT, when this business was done, and so on. And then it's all been being utilized now. We can all get to Dover faster.
Yeah, exactly.
And safer.
Right.
So, wow. So you have been, I would say, a go-getter for quite a while.
Yeah.
Wow. What would your teachers say? Like if we were to surprise you and we had 3 of your high school teachers here today, this is your life.
Well, I talked to some of them.
Oh, okay. Still, you're on speaking terms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Margaret Mitchell, she was my English teacher. She graduated high school with my dad. So you know, kind of get in touch with her a lot. You know,
Okay.
she calls me every once in a while
Okay.
when there's an issue. She's a constituent of mine as well. We've got Joe McCarran, who was my German teacher in high school.
Okay. So you
Speak to
know
him.
German?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
It's been since high school since I really spoke it. But,
Okay.
you know, when things come in, German is one of those languages where you've got a word it seems like it's 30 letters long.
And German language to me always sounds stern.
It's a guttural language.
Like it's,
Yeah.
I'm telling you something,
Yeah.
like Leicester. Yeah.
Yeah.
Leicester. So, all right.
I think there was something on Facebook or something where, you know, they would say like, you know, flower, and, you know, somebody in English would say flower, a French person would say flower, and then this stern German person would, you know, do whatever the word for German word for flower is, in like a, you know, one of these.
I got
you.
you. I
real
got your
angry type
flower.
of things.
Oh,
But no, I mean German and English are actually very closely related. English is a Germanic language.
Is
It's
it?
a lot of its roots from.
I have to remember that name, Germanic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm speaking
Mr.
Germanic.
McCarran would actually be very impressed that I remember that.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So you went to 4 years of college?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And married? Got a
Married,
daughter?
Got a daughter.
You speak very fondly of your daughter.
Yes, always.
In other words,
Always.
so-
very, very proud of her.
Is she driving yet?
No,
Okay.
she's 14.
Just checking.
She'll drive at the farm. We're
Okay.
we're starting to get her to drive at the farm to
A
be
tractor or a
comfortable.
vehicle?
My truck.
Just around the farm property.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I have 250 there on
Okay.
the farm, but I want her just like I was. You know, I learned to drive by being out in the farm and doing things.
Right.
So when I took driver's ed, I was comfortable in a vehicle. I mean, I knew the rules of the road, but I was comfortable being behind the wheel, and that's a lot of it right there. Is that comfort? Is that
Yes.
being confident behind the wheel?
Right.
You know, when you're actually driving, and I want her to have that same level of confidence when she is ready to go into driver's ed. And you know, do the road test and things like that.
And you'll have to get a few idiot drivers to come on the farm with you to tell
I
her
could
what
do
to
that.
look out for.
I could do
To
that,
tell her what
yeah.
to look out for.
Yeah, yeah.
Because this is no lie. Just on the way here to Dad, somebody pulled right dead out in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just noticed it because I seen their headlights instead of being like that. I seen them raise up
Raise
a little
up.
bit, and I'm like, they're letting off the brake. They're coming.
Yep.
You know, and then they couldn't figure out which lane they wanted to get in. So I'm like, if they would have just let me know that, I'd have been okay.
Right,
So,
right.
well, was there anything else you wanted to say or mention? I didn't
Well,
really want to talk politics unless you really want to.
No,
so.
but I do want to mention that
Okay.
this morning I am.
You got a big
having-
event you're
I have a
speaking?
big event. My monthly constituent coffee is actually going to be a little bit different this time.
Okay.
Since
It's
we're
today.
it is today. It's this
Okay.
morning. 10 o'clock at the Georgetown Public Library.
Okay.
Which is 123 West Market Street.
Okay.
Or not West Market, West Pine Street in
Okay.
Georgetown. I'm having a constituent coffee. Really briefly talk about legislation that's out there because there's not much.
Okay.
We
You're
went
just
into
getting
session.
started.
But I'm going to have Delaware State Police. I'm going to have Zoe Ministries there talking about human trafficking in Sussex County and in
Yeah,
Delaware.
Yolanda.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is a problem. A lot of people don't realize that. You know, look, Sussex County.
Oh, they don't even-
We don't have human trafficking
Yeah.
issues in Sussex,
But we do.
We
But
do.
we do, yes.
It's a real problem. It's a dangerous problem. It's a problem that's impacting lives, affecting
Absolutely.
lives,
And
every
getting
day.
involved and making a difference, you also can impact lives.
Absolutely, you
mean,
can positively impact
yes.
lives there. But really, what what it is being aware of what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
looking out for signs of human trafficking, and then going to the appropriate resources and reporting that, so that those victims of human trafficking can get out of that.
More or less rescued.
Yeah, rescued.
Right. So this is open to anybody, whether you live in the
Yes.
Georgetown area, wherever
Yeah.
you're at.
Wherever
it's 10
you
o'clock
are.
this morning, I believe.
It is 10 to 11:30 at the Georgetown Library.
charge.
No charge. Come in.
Right.
I'm going to provide the coffee.
Okay.
I like to say, I used to say coffee's on me, but then I had somebody try to spill coffee on me. So,
Okay. All right.
as a joke.
So-
But 123 West Pine Street in Georgetown.
Georgetown Library today, if you want to learn a little bit about, human trafficking. In
Yes.
other words, it's real. It's not something that's happening in just the big cities.
Nope.
This is Yolanda Slayball. She's very knowledgeable of it, very passionate about it.
It
and
is the modern day form of slavery.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Very sad.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Have I gave you a Weller's discount card yet?
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you used it yet?
I have used it.
Where'd you use it?
The Dairy Queen, we used it.
Oh, the Dairy Queen.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, with Dairy Queen, we have a very interesting relationship with Dairy Queen.
Okay.
It's not just the three of us that go. It's also the dog.
Oh, and the dog eats ice cream.
The dog, they will give you a puppy cup there.
For real?
Yes, it's a small dish of ice cream, of vanilla ice cream.
Really?
Yes. And
I didn't know that. It's called the puppy cup.
every week and a half, 2 weeks or so, after dinner, our dog will start whining. And,
No way.
Yeah.
And wants
Cooper
ice
knows-
cream.
And wants ice cream because we'll say, "You want a pup cup?" Ears stand right up. He just starts running around like crazy.
Really?
Yeah. So,
Wow.
yes.
That's pretty
puppy
cool.
cup.
All right, I didn't know that.
You learn something new every day.
All right, Dairy Queen. Okay. All right, anything else?
No.
All right.
Just
we're gonna thank you.
legislation. We're in session right now. Legislation keeps coming up. If there's anything that you're interested in, just call. Or
What if I
send
want
an
some
email.
legislation?
Set up a meeting. Give us a call. Say, hey,
I
I've
have
got an
one little
idea
thing.
for this.
Mine's an easy one.
Okay.
I'll tell you someday, but it's not. It
And
ain't
you've
gonna-
got 2 senators in here now. You've got Senator
That's true.
Richardson that just
That's
came in.
right. So okay, I'll work on that.
Okay.
All right.
Give us an idea. We're all for ideas.
You want it now?
Sure.
Okay. No, I don't want to. I
Okay.
don't want to say it now because I don't want everybody to do it. I just need it for one project.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't want to say it out there too loud because then everybody will want one.
Well, we'll
Okay.
name it the Jim Weller Act when we actually do it. Then.
That'd be fine with me.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I'll see you. Thanks for
See ya.
coming.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right. If you want to see if Donald wants to come over, Donald, you want to come talk? This is my friend Donald McIlvain. Okay. He's got a big night ahead of him. He's going to tell us all about it. Dry Zone, just want to tell you about Dry Zone. If you need anything that they do, they are ready for you. They do crawl space encapsulation. We have had a year of moisture and rain and plenty of rain and so on. And I'm just letting you know that if you've got moisture in your crawl space, just come on by, Donald, if you want. If you got moisture in your crawl space, if you need your garage, a little moisture proof, if your basement is leaking, if you need any electrical work done, they do electrical work. So if you need anything, Dry Zone can help you out. They're good people. I've dealt with them on numerous projects. They even had a daughter's house that was sagging. It was like an 86-year-old home. And they came in and leveled it up and put these aluminum beams in there and the smart jacks. And now her door's shut fine and her molding's back where it should be. And I've had them do a crawl space encapsulation for me. And I've just been very happy with them. So there's nobody like Dry Zone. They know what they're doing. They do a good job. They stand behind what they do. And if you were to sell your property, the warranties are transferable. So any questions you have, it's dryzone.com on the web. If you're looking for a new career move, they're always looking to interview people and hire people. They're growing like crazy, and they're just a great company to be associated with. I think they're on their 11th or 12th year, and been very happy to be involved with them. So if you need any other services, I highly recommend them. If you're looking for a career change, check them out. If you want to know more about them, check out dryzone.com. Call them on the phone. It's 302-684-5034. Or feel free Monday through Friday to just stop in the Dry Zone Barn and say hi. And they're a good sponsor of the show. We appreciate their support and their friendship as well. All right. Also, we're in Smith's Cafe. We want to thank Smith's Cafe, also a good sponsor and supporter of the show. They host us here each and every Saturday. Donald McIlvain has joined me. A lot of people have seen him a time or two on the show. Tonight's a big night for him. But I brought a little what would I call this? A picture you'd put on your keychain or something like that. So, here is a picture of Donald when he was just a kid, a young man here. He used to drive a stock car. And where's this at, Donald, this picture? Whiteleysburg, Maryland. All right, I need you to get closer to the microphone if you could.
Okay.
But anyway,
Maryland.
and this is you
That's me.
in his younger day.
And this is Don Trilly running across the infield.
And this is a picture of Donald's car flipping end over end. So those on the radio can't see this, but you can go back to Facebook later on. 3D, where did that number come from, Donald?
I had 3 kids, Donna, Denny, and Donnie. Of course,
And-
there was a guy down the street who used to have 3D, and then he quit racing. Then after I quit, he come back.
Really?
Yeah.
All
Haynes
right.
Saul drove for him.
So anyway, this is just a picture of Donald. He used to race at Little Lincoln, but there's the car. And if you're listening on the radio and you want to see this, you can go back to my Facebook page later on and see it, because there's a picture. The photographer was right on it. It's just end over end. This car is flipping. Now, that probably rung your bell pretty good, Donald, did it?
I kept my seatbelts tight after that.
Did you?
I
Oh, they
sure
were
did.
loose that day?
Uh-huh.
And what that-
Bruised
your-
both my shoulders.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Did your helmet stay on?
Oh, yeah.
And did it shake you up, or were you ready to go again
No,
next
I went
week?
to work Monday morning.
Did you really?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there he is. Last flip of the
And
season.
this is the Ariado. It was on the front page.
Wow.
It was, Wednesday, November the 4th, 1970.
Wow, you were just a kid back then.
And the price of the Air Auto race news then was 25 cents.
Wow.
Now I think it's $3.
Times have changed.
Yes.
All right, now you're going to a banquet tonight.
Right.
I guess we want to congratulate somebody.
Yeah.
We want to congratulate.
I own the X car and
What's the class it's called?
Little Lincoln.
Little Lincoln Vintage Series or
Yes,
just Little
right.
Lincoln?
Yeah.
So a lot of people remember Little Lincolns.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a group of cars that race at Georgetown and Delmar.
Right.
And you own a car that evidently has won the championship.
Right. X.
X.
Kurt Lawson drives the car.
Kirk Lawson.
Right.
And how's he do for you?
Well, he's learning. He's doing it a lot better. He's got a good teacher, Melvin Joseph Jr.
Okay, so Melvin kind of guides him along.
Right. Melvin's had a lot of good teachers.
Yes, he has. Can we get a picture? Can you just look this way?
Okay.
This is just, all right, you got to smile too. So for those listening on the radio, if you do want to see the picture, you can go to Jim Weller's Facebook page. The stock car banquet for the Little Lincoln group is tonight.
Tonight.
You're going to make a speech?
No, I'm going to keep low profile.
Don't you keep a low profile over in the fast lane?
Well, just according to how they act. If they go to act, I go to acting too.
Okay. All right. We're going to take a break from the radio, but we keep right on Facebook. But I want to tell you, every time I go somewhere with Donald, he says, now, you're not going to embarrass me here, are you? And I have to ask him the same thing. So a lot of people know you as Mac. Is that right?
Right.
And you worked at General Foods for
Right.
a while.
41 years.
41 years.
No, I didn't work. I put in time.
Put in time.
Right.
Okay. What's wrong? Oh, okay. I did something wrong. All right, just checking. So anyway, just letting you know that Donald put in time at General Foods for 41 years. Always been involved with stock cars, all the way back in Little Lincoln days, even before Little Lincoln.
1955.
1955. Dennis, your son, drove.
Right.
Did Donnie drive any?
One time.
One time. Okay. And Donna never drove.
No. I started back in I come home. I was in the Marine Corps, and George Howard had a hobby car at Georgetown. And I come home and I went down to pits to Georgetown with him, and he said, "You want to drive the car?" I said, "Sure." It was a '37 Chevrolet.
You'd never drove before that?
Never drove before. I started dead last and finished second out of 15.
Wow.
And that motor was put together by Dutch Warrington.
Really?
Right.
I had a brief stock car career. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Donald bought a car like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I drove it that night. And the advice he gave me was, when they turn the yellow light off, go.
Right.
You're not supposed to go till they turn the green light on. So I got in a lot of trouble.
No, you didn't. Just started the race 3 more times.
That's right. I would take off. They turned the yellow light on. I never drove a car before in my life. And so one day we buy a stock car, and the next night we're stock car racing.
Right.
Used to stand out in the infield and give me directions.
Right.
Golly day.
Yeah. You've done a pretty good job.
Pretty good job.
Yeah.
We spent some money.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Anything else, Donald?
That's it.
All right. Take care of yourself,
Okay,
okay?
thanks a
Thanks
lot.
for being on.
Yep.
All right. So Donald McIlvaine, good friend of mine, good guy. And he's going to the banquet tonight. And his son Dennis is going, and Kirk Lawson will be there. And congratulations, Kirk. Kirk Lawson has done a great job this year. He won the championship in the X car. So, all right, we're going to take a break from the radio. We might have already taken the break from the radio, and we're on Facebook. So if you're watching, would you hit the share button, please? I don't know who all is or isn't. I can't see all the comments, but I want to thank everybody. We're on numerous Facebook pages, and we want to also say that if you have a business or an organization and you have a Facebook page that you want to get a little more traffic, more people keeping an eye on things and so on, feel free to reach out to me because we have a deal for you. If you have 10,000 likes, I don't know if it's likes. I don't know what it is, likes. People like your Facebook page. 10,000 or more, we would broadcast this show on your Facebook page at no charge. If you have a business and you have 10,000 or less likes, it's only $50 a month for us to put this show on your Facebook page. You'll get a lot of it'll get more noticed is what I'm saying. In other words, we have a lot of different people, watch the show live, and then we have a lot of people that will watch it later. We are amazed. We check the numbers after the show, and then we check them a week later and a month later, and it's kind of interesting. And that's what our advertisers like. They get more than one ad for their money. All right, Colin
Lots of
Walls
bang
is
for your buck.
Bang for your buck.
Right.
So how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good. And the store, is going to be open at 8 o'clock.
Wall Service Center will be open today, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Stop by, give us a call, however you want to get in touch with us. But get in
Schedule
touch
some
with
work.
us. Yeah, schedule some
I have
work.
2 vehicles I got to get up there.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Last
We'll
week you said the same thing.
I know. Well, my wife's headlight's now out on her car, finally.
She's a daytime driver.
Right. So I got that, and her heated seat's not working.
Okay.
And then on top of that, what else is there? My truck needs an oil change. That's what it is.
Well, we can take care of that.
I know. So I figure I'll drop one off, and then when it's done, I'll hopefully pick it up and then drop another one off.
All right.
Good morning, young man.
Good morning.
Hi. So anyway,
I thought you were talking to me. You said young man.
No, I'm just talking to everybody. All right. So
anyway, Wall Service Center is open. We are an AC Delco PSC. That's a professional service center, and
it's a
we
big
can
deal.
do all kinds of repairs on your car.
Yeah.
We've done lots of things. We use we put a AC Delco rack and pinion in this past week.
a lot of steering parts.
Yeah. And so I was really happy with it. That's the first AC Delco rack and pinion I've used.
Okay, I know you
And
put
the
many
quality
rack
of
and pinions
right.
in.
But that was the first AC Delco I
Now,
used.
does that
and I
require-
was really pleased with the quality of it.
So was it noticeable?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. From the from the packaging,
Everything.
the way it's put in the box, and the way they just support the product. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The
You could
packaging.
tell this was a little different.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yep. So
AC
it's good quality
Delco
stuff.
makes parts.
Over 100 years.
Over 100 years, we're
Yeah.
talking about, automotive parts. And what's happened to the world is there's a lot of people making parts, and you don't know which ones are the ones to use.
That's right.
Unless you've been in business a long time
Right.
and used the right ones and accidentally used the wrong ones sometimes. So you've kind of been in business now 60 years, learned a lot from your father, your grandfather. Actually, this is the start of 61 years.
Yeah, and when we use AC Delco parts, you're going to get a 24-month, 24,000-mile warranty, nationwide warranty.
On the
that's going to have
parts.
you covered on the parts and labor. 24
Really?
parts and labor. Now, the rack and pinion we did actually has a lifetime warranty on the parts.
No
Yeah,
kidding.
lifetime
I
warranty.
mean, the labor would be if something was wrong.
After 24,000 miles, if something goes wrong, then the labor, which
Right.
is pretty
But
standard.
you're talking
but-
about, I mean, this is quite a big thing.
Well,
Takes
when
all
you-
the
when you-
guesswork out of it. Like, a lot of people do their own mechanic work, or at least start their own
Well,
mechanic
that's
work.
the other thing, and they're going and getting these parts, and they're getting maybe a lesser grade part
Correct.
because it's cheaper. Then, if it goes bad, the labor's on you.
Right.
Yeah,
That's true.
So 24-month, 24,000-mile parts and labor. That is a great deal.
That is a great deal.
Yeah, Wall Service
So-
Center, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com, and downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street.
All right.
You're going to be coming back on the radio in just a minute.
Okay, we're going to be back on the radio in just a minute.
Did you hear the
So-
music?
No, I.
You said, I wasn't sure if you did or not, because as soon as the music came on, you said, we're going to take a break from the radio.
Oh,
That's
okay.
That's
All
what
right.
happened.
Sorry about that.
All right.
Sending all kinds of mixed signals. All right, we're back on the radio. So, folks, on the radio, we appreciate you listening to our show. It's show number 280. We are live at Smith's Cafe in Seaford, Delaware. And we also want to tell you, you can watch the show on my Facebook page or Smith's Cafe's Facebook page or Lower Delaware Breaking News. There's many Facebook pages. So we are on numerous Facebook pages. We're live in Smith's Cafe. We're on the radio, and we're here every Saturday. If you ever want to be on, let me know. And if you want to purchase any advertising, let me know. Okay, now we also keep the show so people can take the show and share it. We have people go back and watch it again, so all of our advertisers enjoy. They pay for one ad, but they have no idea how many more they're going to get at no charge. I do want to talk about one of our sponsors, which first of all is Smith's Cafe. We want to thank them for hosting the show right here in Seaford, and we'd like you to come down and watch it in person. But also Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Now, a lot of people been shoveling snow in the past few days, and maybe they weren't used to shoveling snow. Now you got a little kink or you got a little pain in your back or your neck or whatever. Listen, if you've never been to a chiropractor, I personally highly recommend Peninsula Chiropractic Center. If you've been to a chiropractor and not got the results you were expecting, I highly recommend Dr. T, Dr. Bud at Peninsula Chiropractic Center. They're right on the highway in Seaford. Been around many, many, many years. They do a wonderful job. It's like a wellness center. They also do massages. They go hand in hand with what's wrong with you, back, neck, shoulder, pelvis, whatever. So if you need a massage, they can help you out. If you need chiropractic care, they can help you out. If you just want some good advice, they can help you out. It's a friendly, family-friendly, just a nice place to do business for a medical facility. So I like dealing there. My family deals there. I got a lot of friends deal there. I met people that say, oh, I've been dealing there for 30 plus years. They've been around a long time. Dr. T is the owner. Dr. Trillia does a good job. So if you have any aches or pains, or if you just want to start going to a chiropractor to feel better, it affects everything. So phone number 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. And yes, they are on Facebook. It's Peninsula Chiropractic Center on the Facebook. Now, my next guest is a good man, a good friend of mine. His name is Senator Bryant Richardson from Seaford. Good morning.
Good morning, Jim.
How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Well, good. Good. You are on today because you got something that you're passionate about. You want to share and talk to us.
Yes, sir.
So something coming up Tuesday, I think.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Jim. I greatly appreciate the opportunity to let your listeners know about a press conference I'll be holding Tuesday.
Okay.
At noon at Legislative Hall on the east side of Legislative Hall.
Okay.
January 22nd is the 46th anniversary of the Roe v. Wade.
46 years ago.
46 years ago. Yes,
wow. Sir. And it stood all this time.
It has, but at the same time, there has
been challenged.
A lot of states are trying to improve the situation for the unborn and want Delaware to join those ranks.
Okay. So this is open to anybody, the public?
It is. Let's see, Delaware Right to Life and the Faith and Freedom Coalition are planning a rally at noon at the same time that I'm having my press conference.
Okay.
Delaware Right to Life issued this following statement. The legislators in Dover need to know that we will stand up to protect innocent unborn babies from the violence of abortion. As lawmakers, they are bound to protect life at all stages. Let us remind them of their duty and work to persuade them to vote for life.
Okay, so they're going to be having a rally outside.
They will. Yes.
You're going to be having a press conference also.
At the same time, yes.
All right. So this is Tuesday the 22nd? Next Tuesday?
Tuesday the 22nd, yes.
Okay.
It's, now, Monday's we celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birth and his work. But Dr. King, one of his greatest disappointments came not from those who openly expressed their opposition to his ideas, but from others who consider themselves to be good people.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. King criticized those who are dedicated to the maintenance of the status quo instead of opposing unjust laws, which he said is any law that is out of harmony with the moral law or God's law.
Okay.
So with those words in mind, my hope is that more pastors will step up like Dr. King and step into the political arena to help stop the injustice against the most vulnerable members of our society, the unborn. I'd love to have pastors who are willing to spread the word and hopefully plan to attend the rally along with members of their churches.
So you're hoping to have a really good turnout here next Tuesday? I'm
hoping to. We've invited many members of the media to attend also.
Okay.
If anybody's seen the movie Gosnell, and they Gosnell was the so-called doctor from Philadelphia who would allow babies to be, leave the birth canal, and then stick scissors in the back of their necks, and snip them, and cause their death.
Really?
When in the movie it showed a court scene where they had the press there where the press would sit, and there was no one sitting in that area because the press would not cover this.
Why?
I guess because they say, well, this is kind of settled law, and they didn't want to interfere with what I guess perceived as women's rights. But half the children that are dying are female.
How many abortions do you think there are a day?
I know that since Roe v. Wade, there's probably been 60 million. You think about that? It's been well over a million a year in the United States. Yeah, it's like 1.5 million. Now some of the numbers are going down a little bit because the science has shown us definitely that that's a child inside. As a matter of fact, one of my bills, the ultrasound bill, requires doctors to allow the woman to see the ultrasound and hear the heartbeat of the child before
Okay.
making a decision about whether or not to carry the child to birth. And 78% of the women who are going for abortions, when they see that, change their mind about having the abortion and have the child. So it's pretty powerful. I think that's the bill that has the best chance to pass.
Okay.
The other one would just end abortions when the child could feel pain.
Really?
So
you're asking people, to come out next Tuesday, rally,
right,
meet some other political leaders,
right.
and make their voice heard.
Right, and if pastors interested in talking to me about this, could call 245-0109. I'd be glad to fill them in.
245-0109.
Yeah.
That's your cell number.
Yes, and some churches will be talking about it this Sunday, so
Okay.
we hope to have a good turnout and save some lives.
It's a touchy issue with people.
It is. I think our medical profession should be in the business of saving lives, not ending lives.
Right. And so many people don't think it's a life, but yet it really is. I mean, in other words, in God's eyes, in God's word, there's no life that's by
Right.
mistake.
No, there's
In
not.
other words, every life has value and should have a right to live.
From the moment of conception, when the 23 chromosomes from the male and female join together, its original DNA molecule. That molecule has all the instructions for not only the growth of that child, but how the woman's body reacts to that child being present in her uterus. So it's a miracle.
It is amazing.
About
It
it
is an
is.
amazing thing. I agree.
Color of your eyes and everything else is in that original DNA molecule.
Wow.
So you need to understand that and to respect that.
Yep. All right. 245-0109.
Yes, sir.
If you have any questions for Senator Richardson. And other than that, you doing okay?
I'm doing good. I know Brian Pettyjohn.
She's going to get a picture of us.
Brian
Katie does a good job. Brian Pettyjohn.
was on earlier, and he supports this along with a
good.
lot of other senators. So I have a lot of co-sponsors, and looking forward to getting something done this year.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
Take care of yourself.
Appreciate
All
all
right.
you do.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right. There he goes. Senator Bryant Richardson. Good guy. I really like him. 245-0109 if you want to talk to him. If you're a pastor and you want to get involved or if you have any comments. All right. Next is, have you got your Weller's discount card? Yes, I have one. I use it almost every day. They're only $10. So if you want one, get them. This year here is amazing. It's the first year we've almost sold all of them within 60 days. We still have some left, a couple hundred. I mean, we get 1,000 of them, but we really want to move them. So if you want one, go to Wellers.com. You can see all the different discounts. There's 18 different businesses there. And if you want to take advantage of it, get one. They're only $10, okay? Now, my next guest is coming over. In the meantime, I'm going to brag on my accountant, who is George Luff and Associates in Milford, Delaware, Dover, Delaware, and Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, okay? And I've dealt with him a long time, at least 25 years, maybe 30. I can't remember for sure. But anyway, I deal with him for my personal things. I deal with him as my accountant for my properties that I rent, and I also deal with him as far as my business. So it's the time of year. People are getting ready to do their tax planning, and what are they going to do? Well, now it's more tax reaction than tax planning. But anyway, he can help you out. So if you need an accountant, I highly recommend George Luff. His son Tyler works with him. They've got a good team of people conveniently located in Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. And on top of that, he also does payroll, and it's called Easy Payroll. So if you own a business and, you do your own payroll and you say, I'm just tired of it, I want somebody else to take care of this. We finally decided that a few years back at Weller's, and it's been a great thing because there's always something new, and it's not new to him, but it's always new to me, and he just takes care of our payroll, okay? So if you have a business, whether you deal with him for your accounting or not, he can still help you with his Easy Payroll system. So if you need any help with payroll, you want to let him take it over, whether you got 2 employees or 102 employees, Luff & Associates, Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. Phone number, are you ready? It's 302-422-9699. 302-422-9699. LuffCPAs.com on the web. Now, I got a young man here, pretty young. I think he's 21, to be honest with you. But anyway, his name is Chase. Is it Marvel?
Yes.
Marvel. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. And you're quite an accomplished young man.
Oh, I'd like to say so.
Okay, well, I'm saying so. In other words, I like it when I get young people on here that are out there getting it done. You know what I mean? So anyway, tell me a little bit about yourself. Who are you? Where you come from? Is this your dad over here?
Yes, that's my
Okay,
dad.
does he want to speak too?
I think he's
no,
all
that
right.
was a firm no. It always is that way with the parents. It's like, yeah, the kids can talk all they want. But anyway,
Yeah.
So who are you? Where are you from? And what's going on?
I'm Chase Marvel from Greenwood, Delaware.
Greenwood.
Yes.
Okay,
it's
so
not too far away.
all the way up the road there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I currently go to Wilmington University for
In
marketing.
Georgetown?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. for
Marketing?
Yes, I have
Okay.
a year left. So
1 year left.
Believe it or not. Yeah.
Is it 4 years? And
Yeah.
you've only got one left.
Yep.
So you went right from high school.
Yep, I did.
And where'd you go to high school?
Woodbridge.
Greenwood High?
Yep.
Woodbridge. Okay.
Woodbridge High School.
All right. So he heard it. Okay. Just checking. So anyway, so you went to school. What kind of grades did you get?
Mostly straight A's.
Mostly straight A's.
Yeah, if there was
then
a couple-
B's got in the way.
The math classes got the B's.
Okay. All right. So anyway, and did you play any sports?
I played baseball.
Did you really?
Yeah, that's my pastime. That was my favorite thing to do after school. I don't know
Okay.
how I did it now. Go to school for 7 hours and then stay after school for 2.5 hours and
Right.
then do the same thing over and over again.
Right. Almost becomes boring. But anyway, so now you're in college for marketing.
Mm-hmm.
You work for Bay to the Beach Builders.
Yes.
Okay. Is that Derek's business?
Yes, that's Derek's.
Yeah, he's a real good customer of Weller's utility trailers. So thank you, Derek, for your support. I think he just recently bought a aluminum trailer. Anyway, we'll not get off on that. So you just did a really neat marketing campaign. Mm-hmm. Where like 1 minute you look at him on Facebook and he's dressed one way, he spins around and he's dressed another way, and he spins around and he's dressed. What was that about?
It was something I wanted to do for the holidays because I knew like a lot of businesses around Christmas time, they want to do like the giveaways and things like that. So I told Derek, I said, hey, do you think it'd be cool to do like a 12-day giveaway from us at Beta Beach? And he said, oh yeah, sure. Just figure out what you want to do and just run it by me and we can do whatever. I said, all right.
He's very difficult to get along with, isn't he?
No, he's perfect.
No, I'm just messing with you. He's very laid back.
So I did a couple things. I looked at what was popular and I knew like what people wanted, and I thought it'd be cool to support local businesses, not
Okay.
just do like a big business. So we did things like that, and then to spice it up a little bit, to make a video, I had a Santa Claus tuxedo that I transitioned into on the promotional video, and everybody loved it. We had a
Okay.
great response from it.
So you made the video yourself?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so how many people shared it? Because that's what they had to do. They had to share it, right?
Yeah, they had to share the video, and they had to comment some friends in the comments as well. So we had nearly 800 shares, and I think there was like 2,500 people in the comments.
Okay.
So we had a good
Good
turnout.
job.
Good
Yeah.
turnout.
And so people not everybody, but a lot of people won something.
Oh yeah, 12 people won something.
12 people won something. Okay.
Yeah, won some good
Was
stuff.
one of the gifts a brand new house? No, I'm just
Not
kidding
this
with
year,
you.
at least.
Not this year, anyway. You have to put that in next year's budget. All right. So anyway, you're here to talk about an entirely different thing than I've been talking about so far.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. This is something you started at 15 years old.
Yes.
So tell us about this.
Oh, okay. So when I was 15, I started a project called the Inspiring Project. It was something that really I just didn't really know all about when I was in high school, but then
Okay.
people kind of when I got on social media, I got my first social media when I was 14. So when I got
Okay.
on there and I just
And
realized,
I bet your mom and dad had never even heard of Facebook.
well, my
or
mom was
social
on
media.
Facebook.
Oh, okay.
That was the only one
Okay.
she let me have because she knew that people would friend me and she'd be able to see who I friended.
She knew your password and everything.
Yeah. So when I
Good
got
mom here. It's the only way to do it, Katie says.
Yeah. So I ended up getting on Instagram and things like that, and I just saw how negative people were on there, that they were just so, whatever you put out there, there was a negative comment about something. So I just wanted to start something. Didn't think it was going to be as enormous as it is now, but just post positive things so people can, relate to them and make them have a brighter day if they're having a bad day. And so it just evolved into something huge that I began, and it just hit over 400,000 people last.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
400,000 where?
All around the world.
Really?
Yeah.
400,000 people. That's more than in Lincoln, isn't it? I can't remember the population of Lincoln. All right, so it's called the Inspiring Project.
Yes. And
Okay.
the big thing that we have going on right now is the Inspiring Scholarship.
Okay.
So there's 2 scholarships that are given away. The deadline is March 17th. It's for one of them is going to be for any high school senior that graduates from Woodbridge this year.
Okay.
And the other one's going to be from any student that goes to high school or college that is going to be pursuing their degree or school in the fall.
You're giving away a scholarship. So what is
Yeah.
this, like a chunk of money or something?
Yeah, it's a chunk of money.
A chunk of money. He's giving away a chunk of money. Now, what if I was going to continue my education at the School of Hard Knocks?
Okay.
Is that on your list of
Yeah,
continuing education?
If you go to any high school or you attend college or you're from Maryland, Delaware, or Virginia, you're
Okay.
eligible.
What if you're from Maryland?
You can go online and apply.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is there a charge to apply?
No.
You're just giving this away.
Free money.
So you're looking for somebody, 2 different people, to give a chunk of money to help towards their continuing their education.
Yes.
Whose idea was this?
Mine.
At 21 years old,
Yeah.
I mean, most people are thinking about their self, not somebody else.
Yeah. It's
So-
college, we all know is expensive. So
It is.
when I was in college throughout these last 3 years, I've realized that a lot of people struggle to get by, whether it's just a book,
Right.
because books are expensive as it is.
And
I
then
just,
teachers and professors want to get paid.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And somebody's got to pay for the building.
Yep. So I just I've learned that a lot helps.
How often you been giving away this scholarship or
This
these?
is the first year,
Really?
so I'm hoping for a good turnout.
So the purpose of this is we want anybody out there that wants to apply for this to contact you. Is that right?
Yes, or they
Okay.
can go on to theinspiringscholarship.com, and
Okay.
all the information's on there as well.
Theinspiring.com
Scholarship. Yes.
on the web. Okay. Now, what if people wanted to friend you on Facebook? You looking for any more friends, or you
I
full?
mean, I'm open to friends.
Okay.
You can
All
go
right.
onto the Inspiring Project on Facebook or on Instagram. We're all on there as well.
All right. And you go to school still.
Yep.
And you're working for Beta the Beach Builders.
Yes.
Okay. So you would recommend them if somebody wants a house?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. They do a nice job, don't
Oh, they do. Amish
They really do.
craftsmanship. It's very, it's the best quality.
Yep. And very local. Good people. You get to talk and work with the owners.
Yeah,
In
exactly.
other words, so anyway, anything else you want to say? Can I keep this?
Yes, I brought
Okay.
that for you.
I should have studied this beforehand. Okay. Well, very good. So the Inspiring Project, it has a Facebook page?
Yes.
How many likes you got?
I think it's 8,000.
Really? As soon as
Yeah.
you get to 10, I got an idea. We're looking for places to put this show. So I don't know if you'd want the show on the Inspiring Project, but we're looking for many Facebook pages to plant this show in the middle of. So, all right. Anything else? You got a girlfriend?
No.
Okay, just checking. Are you looking for one, or are you just focused?
Focus.
Focused. Okay, so he's not looking for a girlfriend, everybody. All right. And anything else? What do you ride in?
A Jeep
Jeep?
Wrangler.
Got a
I
good
just
clean
bought it,
driving
actually.
record?
Yes, I do. No
Good.
accidents.
No
knock
accidents.
on wood.
Good.
No tickets. Nothing like that.
Nothing. All right.
I like to follow the rules.
Well, good. That's good. What's your dad do?
He does his own business. Smart
Oh, really?
Builders. Does
Okay.
some contracting.
Okay, just checking. All right. All right. You want to come talk to us? No, he's a firm no, folks. All right. Well, listen, I appreciate you coming on, okay? If you want to be on again, let me know, all right?
Okay.
All right. And when you get home, I want you to share this. So Katie wants
Yes.
to get a picture.
Okay.
And Katie believes that iPad's going to run out of film one of these days, and I tell her it is not. Oh, okay. All right. Show her that.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's it. I appreciate
Okay.
it.
Well, thanks a lot. Here's my card, and if you want to do something again, you let me know.
I will. Thank you.
Okay, take care of yourself.
Thank you.
All right, see you. There he goes, everybody. Kind of proud of him, Chase Marvel. I like seeing these young people that got something going on. You know what I mean? So for those listening on the radio, thank you very much for listening on the radio. For those watching on Facebook, thank you very much. And for my YouTube audience, I forgot all about that. So we want to thank you. We want to thank Smith's Cafe for having us here and all the different businesses that support the show. We have a lot of sponsors and advertisers, and you are eligible to be a sponsor or advertiser if you want, okay? And if you ever want to be on this show, we also have a Wednesday night show called Walls and Weller, and we're always looking for new ideas, and we just have a lot of things going on. So I want to talk about Mark Johnson, okay? A lot of people know him. Had somebody call the other day wanting his number, and I was thinking, wow, now they're calling my house, now they're calling my store to get the number. So I want to make sure you know that Mark Johnson is a good friend of mine. He has been in the contracting business for years. He also has a partner that works with him named Don Lindsay. And between the two of them, they own a business called Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Service. So right off the bat, you're talking about a couple local guys with lots of experience. They're licensed. They're insured. What do? They do a little bit of everything, whether it's your business or whether it's your home. If you have something you need fixed or worked on, they're not looking to build something, but they would build a deck, I'm sure they would, or a ramp or something like that. But if you need anything done around the house or your business, a door latch isn't working right, you've got a window that's cracked, you've got some shingles that have blown off, big projects, little projects, you give them a call. Estimates are free, so you have nothing to lose by talking to them. And I call them all the time because I own so many properties. I've always got something going on. So if you need something done, give Mark a call. His phone number is 302-500-0133, 500-0133. Licensed and insured. I've recommended him many times. I've talked to the people that had work done. They were very happy. And there's some jobs that he just is something that he thinks you might be better served by somebody else. He'll let you know that. So again, estimates are free. Mark Johnson, Don Lindsay, 302-500-0133, Atlantic Home Improvements on Facebook. If you would be kind enough to like their page, I would appreciate that. And like I say, locally owned and operated, good people, free estimates, no job too small. Check them out. Atlantic Home Improvements at Comcast.net is their email. Okay? And we want to thank them for supporting the show. So in a minute or so, we're going to take a break from the radio. So when we take a break from the radio, the show continues on. So you could come to Smith's Cafe, watch the show in person. We have people every Saturday morning come and go all morning long. But you also can watch the show on Facebook, and we're on many different Facebook pages, and we're looking for more. So if you own an organization and you have 10,000 likes or more, we would put this show on your Facebook page for no charge. And if you have less than 10,000 likes, it's only $50 a month. So if you got a business, you want to get a little more visibility, you want to put something on your Facebook page that, by the end of the day, you're going to have quite a few people that have viewed it. We would love to put this show on about 50 different Facebook pages. So we're out there. We're here for you, and if you need any of what we have to offer, let us know, okay? Just shoot me a note if you would. If you're watching right now on Facebook, hit the share button if you would. So, but like I say, this is our 280th show. I can't believe we've done this show nonstop for 280 weeks. That's a long time. No, I cannot hear it. So, yeah, sorry about that. I'm not, you know what? Hold on just a second. I don't think my thing's working.
Okay.
All right.
Radio break.
Radio break, everybody. So we're taking a break from the radio. And, I got it now. I must have had this off all that time because I'm hearing out of this ear. All right. I'm getting it figured out now. All right, everybody. So we're continuing on right here. We're in Smith's Cafe. So if you were here, you could literally be seeing this show in person. If you ever want a free breakfast, all you got to do is come have your breakfast and then come over here and do a review with me. Tell me how it was. And then I will give you a $10 gift card to Smith's Cafe. Okay? It's that simple. So anyway, I just want to let you know we're here at Smith's Cafe. We want to thank them. This is a great place to eat. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Whatever you are hungry for, they are here 7 days a week. I had a cheeseburger first thing, and I might be staying a little bit after the show and enjoying some pancakes. Nice and fluffy, like that snow we had the other day. Nice and fluffy. I like the kind of snow that I can shovel with a high-powered leaf blower. Okay? That's my kind of snow. So anyway, I got a new one now, boy. I think it's like 40 volt or 60 volt or something like that. It's a battery operated, and I really like it. I can get out there and blow everything off and so on. And then the heavy stuff I let Denise do. And she is very appreciative that I give her that opportunity. So anyway.
I thought you were going to say high-powered GMC pickup.
Yeah. Oh, man, I tell you. I went riding around the other day, and I did honestly almost have an accident all by myself. So
in that parking lot where Arenas is?
No. And all them donuts ain't all mine. Okay? Some of them. But no, man, I was going down the road and the truck just started like sliding to the right. And I was telling Denise, I said, I've got to drive out of this. Well, at some speed, you do start panicking.
You got to floor it when that happens.
Because it was in four-wheel drive, but the whole truck, I was thinking, there ain't a soul on the road, and I'm going to end up in the ditch being foolish.
Wow.
So I slowed down. I started obeying the speed limit at that point. Okay. That was not an admission of anything.
All right. Wall Service Center is open today.
Open.
You can give
Open
us a
right
call.
now.
You can schedule an appointment. Yeah, 8 o'clock. We're open.
8 o'clock. Give a call.
422-8110. You can schedule an appointment right now. Let's get you in for Monday morning.
Are you open Monday? It's a holiday.
We're open Monday morning at 7:30.
Just checking.
Yep.
Just checking.
And probably be there about 7:15, actually.
Okay.
But
I'm taking a tour of Fitzgerald's with my grandkids
Really?
on Monday. I think I am.
that sounds good.
I think I am.
I got a dumpster I need to call them about.
Really?
Full.
I'd get it
Full
while the
of scrap
price of
metal.
steel is up.
Yeah.
Yep, especially when it's got frozen water on it.
Yeah, right.
Because they buy it by weight. Scott, I'm just kidding with all that.
The biggest problem is the mud where they got to get back into.
Oh, yeah.
it. I've been putting it off calling them because it's been so muddy. It's been so rainy and muddy.
Mud? I had
Yeah.
the tax ditch people out trying to do some tax ditch.
Yeah. A little too muddy.
Muds. Yep. Yep.
Muddy ditches.
All right.
Anyway, Wall Service Center is open today. Give us a call, 422-8110. Let's get you scheduled. Get an appointment. We can do it Monday, I'm sure.
Tracy's
or
there
Tuesday,
right
or
now.
Any day next week, we can get the vehicle in, get it checked out, figure out what's going on with it.
Yes. And
give
get it
you a
resolved.
price, yeah, and let you know, yeah. So yeah, what we mostly hear from people is they don't really want the technical details. We can give them to you if you want
Right.
them, but they don't really want it.
There's
They
only
just
two
wanna
things
know
I want. How much is it?
How long will it take?
And when's it going to be done?
Yeah, exactly.
And after that, it's not my worry.
Yeah, how much and how long is it going to
Yep.
take?
And you give people estimates before you do the work.
Yes.
All right.
And well,
then,
a lot of people were surprised. They're like, "Well, this is exactly what you told me it was." And,
Katie,
and we're like, "Yeah."
remind Donald he
that's-
left this.
That's exactly what we told you it was.
Okay.
You know, the price.
Because you know.
Yeah,
Not that
well,
you
we know the price
know-it-alls.
of the parts.
Well, let's use the word experience.
Right.
Your experience. So somebody comes in, they got a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You take a look at things, and then you give them an idea of what they're looking at.
Right, and usually we're
Spot on.
99% of the time.
But
we
there's
are
always
dead
that
on.
time that you get in the middle of it and say, oh my gosh.
Here's something
Here's
else.
something else.
Right.
But it's good that you notice it and you're honest enough to just bring it up.
Yeah, and that's one of the things we do with this checklist here when we service
Do an
cars.
oil change.
When we're doing an oil change.
Every time.
Exactly. We're looking
If you've
at
never
things
seen
over.
this.
And as we're working on your car doing something else, we're going to notice other things as well. Or if there is something, we'll notice other
Right.
things. So here's what we do. This is the checklist we go over every time
that's
we do
no
an oil
extra
change
charge.
on your car. No extra charge.
And your oil changes are right in line. They're not like real expensive oil changes just because you do this.
Right. No, there's
Right.
no extra charge for this.
Right.
And you
It's
can't
not
say, I don't
factored
want it
in
and get
anywhere.
it cheaper.
Right.
Because
It's all the same price.
Exactly.
Right.
So anyway, this
How'd
is.
you know I was going to ask that question?
I know.
Okay.
You're the guy that says, can I buy this, get
And-
the free gift, return it, and keep the free gift?
That's me. I'm that guy. And will you ship me the free gift, please?
Right. Let's
All
just
right,
do the
so
credit
with-
card transaction without you even picking
Right,
it up, right?
right.
Yeah.
So this is something that every time you get an oil change, I really like it. You
I know
make
you
little
do.
notes on there,
Yep.
and you tell me how much tread's in the tire and the percentage of the battery and
Yep. And
stuff
and
like
your-
that.
You know how much. We actually put numbers to the your.
Oh, we're prepping for the radio, Colin.
All right, Wall Service
All right.
Center.
Everybody looking good?
8110.
All right, 422-8110. Walls Service Center. I can hear the music.
You can hear it.
I can hear it. So we're
It's
back on the
amazing when you
radio.
turn it up.
I agree. Turn it on. Turn it on. So anyway, we're back on the radio, everybody. So we are here. You were just listening to Colin Walls Service Center. We're going to be talking to the mayor of Dover. Young man I've grown to know and like. So I know him and like him. Robin Christensen, okay? But anyway, I want to just say thanks a lot to all of the people that support the show, advertisers, people that are on. We have a little bit of both. And if you ever want to be one or the other, you can be an advertiser or you can be on. We'd appreciate your support. I do want to say another good supporter of the show is my friend Bill Strickland, owner-operator of L&W Insurance, okay? Not that Bill's an old man, but this business, L&W, has been around since 1932. So you do the math but that's like 80 some years this business has been in business. So as you hear the different businesses that we support here on the show, you will find they are all businesses that have been around a long time, which means they're good people. They know what they're doing. They've been through good times, bad times. They've, had ups and downs, but they know how to do business. So L&W Insurance Agency is my insurance agency. I've dealt with them for years and years and years. I don't tell them this, but I don't even shop them. I like dealing with them. I like the service I get. When I have a claim or a problem, they're right there. They don't want me talking to the insurance company, and I don't want to talk to them. I want to talk to the people I give my money to, which is L&W, and they get right in the middle and take care of my problems, and I like that. So I deal with them for life insurance, which I can't give you a review on how well they handled my life insurance yet. But anyway, I could tell you my health insurance, I deal with them, liability insurance, property insurance, all kinds of things. They're always shopping it around for me. They don't represent just one company. So when it comes time to talk about things, they say, here's 2 or 3 different things, and here's the ratings with this company, and here's this one and that one. And then I play a little role in where I'm going to buy my insurance, what brand it's going to be. So L&W is a good company, okay? Bill Strickland's got a whole team of people. It's like an army. So if you own a business and you want to talk to them, they'll help you out. If you're a resident or just need some personal insurance, they'll help you out. If you got insurance, and I hope you do, and you want a second opinion, their second opinions are free. So they'll let you know, should we merge your car insurance with your homeowners to the same company, and maybe you get a little discount or something like that. So it's L&W Insurance Agency. On the web, it's lwinsurance.com. Phone number, are you ready? It's 302-856-7828, 856-7828. And I don't love buying insurance. People get that impression that I just love buying insurance. I don't love buying insurance. I just love dealing with a good insurance company, all right? So that's my 2 cents worth on L&W. All right, here he is. Drove all the way down from Kent County to Sussex County. You don't live in Sussex County, do you?
No, sir.
I was just checking. But anyway, the mayor of Dover, Robin Christensen.
Good morning.
I got it all right?
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. And you spoke of L&W Insurance.
Yes.
Bill Strickland is a great asset to the Dover community.
You know Bill?
Yes, I do. He's involved in the Greater Kent Committee, which was influential in bringing about the Delaware Turf, the sports complex in Frederica. He is a member of the Wesley College Board of Trustees, and he just is a great guy.
You know something else he's really passionate about? Bay Health.
Yes. Bay Health also.
I'm actually going on a tour of the new hospital today.
The one
in Milford.
At Milford.
Yep. So I think it's done, and they're ready for customers. I think they're just that close.
From the outside, it seems to be a great facility.
Yeah.
If it's half as great as the one we have in Dover,
yep, you're in good shape.
Folks are going to get great medical attention.
How long have you been the mayor of Dover?
Almost 5 years.
5 years. But you've always been kind of involved in everything.
Yes, I belong to Robbins Hose Company, which is Dover's volunteer fire department, Little League coach. I was first elected to Dover City Council in 1983. And
really? Wow, just a teenager.
I wish I was. But next to my family and my God and country, the city of Dover is my passion.
I sense that, and I hear that. In other words, people I know that know you say, oh, he's really all about Dover.
And we're still waiting for you and Colin to come open up a business there.
I know.
We're running out of space. We're moving a lot of dirt in Dover. And
you really are.
We are. Last year in 2018, we issued $170 million in building permits and certificates of occupancy.
That's pretty good.
We've repurposed many buildings in the city. We're getting ready to build a new post office. We're getting ready to build a new family court building. We have a new public archives storage warehouse, a new insurance commissioner's office.
Wow.
Numerous rehab centers. So we're on the move.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Wow. I met some of your Dover police people the other day. I only remember... Oh, I forgot his name already. Never mind. But 4 of them come down. They're buying a trailer. I don't want to say any names. I'll get it wrong.
They're an outstanding organization, and they do a terrific job.
I thought I was selling 4 trailers when they got out of the car. But it was only 1. But anyway, so we appreciate them. So do you have a re-election coming up?
Yes, I do.
Is it this year or 2020?
A stand election in April of 2019, this year.
April?
Yes.
That's just like a few months away.
It is.
Do you have an opponent?
Not yet.
Okay. All right, well.
But, we filed a couple weeks ago.
All right, well,
because
good.
we have a lot of projects that we want to finish up. And
That
like
you're
I said,
deeply involved in.
That we want to continue to move the city of Dover forward.
Wow. I think you've done a great job. Colin and I got to meet you. I remember one day we did this show from your office.
Yes, and
It was kind of cool.
you're welcome to come back again. I don't know if I can provide you with the same type of breakfast that I had here this morning, but we have a terrific coffee shop across from City Hall that just opened the House of Coffee, so I can provide you with some pastries and coffee.
Okay.
So,
all right.
not the hearty breakfast we had here this morning.
Have to take the show on the road, maybe. We'll see. We kept your IT guy hopping that day. He did a great job, though. Did you get a good picture, Katie? All right. Katie loves to take pictures, and I love her to do it. We're trying to get 110,000 of them stored. All right, we're only at 107,000 pictures right now. All right, so anyway, what do you want to say? Like, why do you want people to support you, or what do they need to know about you?
I think we've brought some responsibility back to the Dover Police Department and brought back the esprit de corps that was waning when I became the mayor. And we have a great police chief, Marvin Maley, and we have 99 police officers that do an outstanding job. We've been moving the city forward, encouraging people to come to the city. We've worked with partnerships with different groups throughout the community. Habitat for Humanity. Habitat for Humanity, Mr. Weller, over the last 2 years has built 18 new homes in the downtown area of the city of Dover. They've torn down houses and built homes for people, and we're revitalizing our downtown area. Also, we're working on the streetscape for the highway, and like I said, the other building projects that we have coming on board. We are working with the Kent Economic Partnership to sign an agreement, a joint use agreement with the Dover Air Force Base, so that we can refocus and bring air terminal, a bona fide air terminal, and related businesses to the Kent Aero Industrial Park, which is off of Horse Pond Road, which is in the city of Dover.
What do you mean by that? Like freight, or like an airport where you can just go hop a plane and get out of town?
Both.
Really?
We are looking for a joint use where people will be able to take commuter flights or connecting flights to the major airports, but we're also looking at, we've spoken to a number of businesses like DHL, UPS, and FedEx that are looking for hubs because the areas that they currently serve, they're overtaxed and overused.
Man, wouldn't that be wonderful? That'd be some nice jobs.
And we figured that in addition to having those terminals show up, we would look for a repair facility, because Dover Air Force Base has a lot of folks that are used to working on C-5s, C-17s, who, when they retire, their skill set is no longer needed, so they go away from Dover. We want to keep them in Dover, and we want to provide jobs for them.
That's some forward thinking.
Well, it's not just my thinking, but it's the thinking of the Kent Economic Partnership, the Prosperity Council for the City of Dover, and our Economic Development Committee, and the Kent County Levy Court. We've partnered together, something we haven't done for many, many years.
Okay. So you've been involved in politics, fire company, just the community. In other words, that is your home.
That is my home.
Wow. And you're very passionate about it, I can tell.
I am indeed.
It matters to you.
It does.
Yeah. So it's not just a position to you. It's something you want to make a difference.
No, I have had the opportunity to run for a higher office twice, and I chose not to because
you want to be the mayor.
My focus is on being part of the Dover team.
Wow. Well, very good. So how do people learn about you? You got a Facebook page, right?
I have a Facebook page. If you go on the city's website, they also have a brief biography.
Okay.
My telephone number's in the phone book, or you can just call my office. And
what are the numbers?
Well,
Does she know, or do you know?
My office number is 736-7005.
736-7005.
And my home phone number is 734-1369.
1369. So, are you available?
I do answer my phone.
Do you really?
Yes.
I've not had anybody give their home phone number in quite a while. That's pretty good.
Well, that's old-fashioned. The old-fashioned way. One of the ways that you could tell a public servant in the city of Dover is if their phone number was in the phone book, and mine still is.
Well, my phone number's in the phone book too. I leave it for highly upset customers. So I'd rather talk to them before lose them.
I don't think you have any, probably.
Well, not many, but I'd rather talk to somebody before I lose them. But tell me this: do you need any help with your campaign? Like, a lot of times people want donations or they need helpers, or you just want people to know about you and vote for you?
Well, we kind of base our campaigns on, we go out and we do a door-to-door campaign in the old-fashioned way.
So you knock right on the doors.
Right, and I appear at the public functions. My wife sends me to the grocery store to pick up a few items, and 2 hours later I come back because I have constituents and people who aren't even my constituents who want to talk about issues, and so sometimes a short trip to the grocery store turns out to be an adventure.
Right.
But I think part of being a public servant or a politician, whichever you want to say you are, is being in touch with the people that you serve, and so I try to go places deliberately to make sure that I hear what the citizens of Dover think and what they need, and what they think that we should be doing to make their life better.
You strike me as a man who's in tune with the pulse of his community.
I try to be.
I actually have my brother-in-law's son works for you too. I think he drives the truck that sweeps the street.
Oh, well, that
Lee Ferguson.
That is a very important.
I forgot about that.
That is a very important job,
and I think he loves it. So,
and one of the things that we like about Dover and we try to maintain is a level of service that the citizens of Dover expect, and also maintain a clean and friendly and a safe city.
Wow. Anything else you want to say?
No, I'm just tickled right to death to be here.
I'm glad you came. I'd like you to come back again. I didn't know the election was in April.
My chauffeur drove me down this morning.
Is this your daughter?
That's my daughter, Kate.
Okay.
And she...
do you want to say anything? Go over and brag on him a little bit?
She drove me down here this morning, and we had a little time to bond and come up with some political strategy if we need to have some, and
all right,
talked about issues that are important about.
Well, I've tried to ask some pretty tough questions here today, so I'm going to give you a Weller's discount card.
I appreciate that.
Okay, that way you'll get a discount anytime you go anywhere that's on there.
Thank you, sir.
Anything else in closing?
No, I'd like to come back again if I can.
I just need you to send me a date or two.
I think Katie has
Don't forget, please, okay?
My Katie will give them to your Katie.
Okay, there you go.
Thank
you, my friend. All right, take care. Good to see you.
And Colin,
all right.
We still have a spot for you.
Yeah. So anyway, he did a good job. That was nice. Good man here. So I'm just letting you know that is Mayor Robin Christensen, Mayor of Dover. And we actually truly did go to his office and pretty much take over his desk and did a show right there. And the IT guy come in early and everything. I don't know if Colin remembers that or not, but we had a lot of fun. We need to maybe once in a while take the show somewhere. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. We're kind of comfy here. We've gotten comfy at Smith's. But anyway, we want to thank Smith's Cafe for supporting the show, sponsoring the show, having us here. You know, what I'm saying is they pay us to do the show here, and we sure do appreciate it. And we like people coming in and, having breakfast and supporting Smith's. They're open 7 days a week, and they're good people. Donald, did you have anything else you wanted to say? No? Okay. All right. You're welcome. I just didn't want to ignore you. I do want to talk about First Class Heating and Air, another good supporter of the show. I'm very happy with them also. So you're going to find the people that, support this show are people that I do business with, okay? And I'm so happy with them. I want to endorse them. I want to talk about them, And so I'm letting you know that if you need your heater worked on, okay? And this is another thing. I talk about First Class Heating and Air, and I will literally have people call me up and say, Jim, you're really that happy with them? I am. So if you hear me talk about anybody on this show and you really want to talk to me and say, what have you had done and how happy I'm happy. So First Class Heating and Air, whether it be rental properties or whether it be both of my daughter's homes, or whether it be my business or my home, I have dealt with them many, many, many times. Actually, they're going to 3 different properties this coming week. So anyway, I'm just letting you know, if you need your heater serviced, they can help you out. If your heater's just kind of pretty much going away and it's just not doing its thing, they can help you out with a new system, okay? They offer financing. They've got great prices. They know what they're talking about. They can come out and give you a free estimate. They also do plumbing. They also do water filtration systems, and they also do home performance. So there's a lot of services that they offer. They've been in business now for 40 years. So it's a good locally owned, locally operated company, and they have licensed in every town. Like, so if they go in a town, they buy the license to be in that town to operate, okay? So that means their vehicles are lettered, all right? They're not trying to slip in under the radar. They are insured. Everybody is trained. They work on many different brands of heaters and air conditioners, so they know what they're doing. They can get parts real quick. They offer 24/7 emergency service. So it's First Class Heating and Air. On the web, it's the words firstclasshvac.com. There's a lot of testimonials, a lot of information on their website. So anyway, and like them on Facebook if you would. They pretty much service all of Delmarva and Maryland for over 40 years now. Estimates are free. You got nothing to lose by talking to them. And if you're broke down and need emergency service, they offer 24/7 emergency service. 934-8900, First Class Heating and Air. I've dealt with them. I highly recommend them. It is a great place to deal with. And that's what we're saying here. Pretty much everybody that we're having on the show are good people, people that we've dealt with and know what they're doing, and we know they're going to stand behind what they do. So what is the next thing I want to talk about? I want to remind you that we're here every Saturday. If you ever want to come to Smith's Cafe and have breakfast, watch the show. If you want to give us a breakfast review, we'll buy your breakfast, okay? So that's kind of where we're at. Speaking of today, Saturday, Wilson's Auction. I was just there Wednesday. I took a whole bunch of stuff. I got a whole wagon full of stuff there that we're selling, okay? But I was amazed. You know, Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock, Wilson's Auction has an auto auction. They have hundreds of vehicles coming and going. You got something you want to sell, they're drawing people from all over, many different states. Go there. And if you want to buy a car, so you can buy or sell Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock at Wilson's Auction in Lincoln. Then on Saturday mornings, you can, through the week, I was there Wednesday morning like at 9 o'clock, and there was people all over putting stuff inside, outside, and getting ready for today's auction that starts at 10 o'clock today. And it goes all day and into the evening. So whether you got something you want to, that's where I'm at. I got a lot of somethings, and I just want to turn them into cash. Literally cash. So I take it, I leave it, I put my little numbers on it, and then I go back next week and pick up the money. It's that simple, and it's over with. Don't have to worry about anybody being upset or coming back or thinking there was a warranty. It's over, okay? So if you've got stuff that you would like to turn into cash, Wilson's Auction can help you out. If you want to buy something, it's so much fun. It's like almost an event. You don't have to pay to park. You don't have to pay. There's no admission charge. Go in and enjoy the auction. Hold your hands up, and you'll just be amazed what happens. But it's not the place to really wave to people. It's just head nods is a good thing. But anyway, Wilson's Auction, good company. Dave Wilson and his team have been supporting our community and doing things around here for over 40 years. So it's wilsonsauction.com on the web. And you know, people are so interested in the low-digit tags. You can go on there, and all of their tag auctions for the past 2 or 3 years are listed, and you can watch and see what tags have sold for. It's kind of interesting. So whether you got some property you want to sell, whether you have a lot of inventory, you just took inventory and you say, I got to get rid of this stuff, Wilson's Auction can help you out. It's wilsonsauction.com, 422-3454, 422-3454. Good supporter of the show, good sponsor. We want to say thank you, Dave Wilson, and your team of people. I see Pastor Danny Tice has arrived. We're going to talk to him in just a little bit about a big event going on at Bayshore Community Church. Good church, good man. It's going to be very interesting. So we're going to tell you about that. All right. I believe that is going to be after the 8:30 break. At 8:30, we do take a break on the radio. So if you're listening on the radio and you don't want to miss a thing, we continue right on Facebook. Just look up Jim Weller's Facebook page. And again, if you ever want to be on this show, the Wednesday night show, you want to purchase any advertising, or you're a nonprofit and you got something to say, sell, or promote, let me know and we'll see what we can do. Another good supporter of the show. People ask me about this guy all the time because he does a variety of things. His name is Jerry Santoro, and his business is called Jerry's Lawn Care. Okay, so naturally he does lawn care, landscaping, things like that. So anyway, I just want to let you know, what was I getting ready to say? Jerry Santoro definitely can help you with lawn care, landscaping, things like that. He sells and services and installs irrigation systems, pavers. But this time of year, people are thinking about firewood, seasoned firewood, okay? And so many people sell firewood, but not everybody's got seasoned firewood. But Jerry does tree work, and that's where he gets the firewood. And I'm just letting you know that he can help you out. So if you have a tree that you want cut down or trimmed up or whatever, a stump that you want dug up or ground up, any of that, he can help you out, okay? He also does pavers. He does irrigation systems. He digs footers. He digs foundations. He's just a good guy. His estimates are free. He even does snow removal. So it's Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care, 363-6025, 363-6025, JLC-LLC.com. Okay. Is Pat Campbell wanting to give something away? It's not her. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, if you can get her on the phone, I would be up for doing that. We do have a caller. Caller, are you there? Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
How we doing?
I'm doing real good. I just called to compliment Wall Service Center. I stopped by last night. I'm a regular customer, and I was just so concerned about my car. It had a funny sound, and I thought maybe it was my tires, and one of the tires was low, but they discovered I had bad brakes in the back.
Wow.
And Colin was so concerned, he actually drove me home because he didn't want me to drive my car home.
Now, is that good service or what?
It's excellent. I'm telling you, I heard about them through word of mouth when I first moved down here, and I was concerned, and I feel so blessed I found Wall Service Center.
Well, I am glad you did find him, too. He's a good guy, isn't he?
He's awesome, and so is Tracy and Colin Jr. They're all good.
Even Colin Jr.?
Yeah.
They're a good team, aren't they?
They are.
All right.
They are.
Have you ever watched this show before?
Yeah, I'm so sad that you're not on TV. I mean, I just missed this. I'm not a Facebook person.
Oh,
God.
I'm sorry.
I'm a senior citizen. What can I say?
That's okay. Well, we're thinking about buying a couple thousand iPads and giving them away for free so people can watch the show on their iPad. Would you like that? Would that help you any?
Oh, that would be awesome.
All right. Well, we're thinking about it. I'm going to see if I can get some legislatures to make this a bill so that the government can underwrite the cost of about 4,000 iPads that I could just give away. Okay, so you'd be up for that.
All right. Yes,
okay. And that way you can take it in your car or wherever you want to do. All right. Well, thanks for calling in, okay?
Okay.
Hey, what are you doing today?
Thank you again, and I look forward to getting my car back.
Oh, he said you'll have it back in 30 days or less.
I don't believe it.
Okay. No, I'm telling you, it'll be less than 30 days.
Okay.
See ya.
I got to drive up to Pennsylvania on Monday. So.
All right. Take care.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you, Jim. It's a pleasure.
Bye-bye. All right. Colin, I don't know if you heard any of that, but it was a happy customer, okay? We're taking a break from the radio. I do hear it. So we're taking a break from the radio. We're continuing right on Facebook Live, okay? So we've only got a few thousand people watching us right now, but if you have a Facebook page and you got 10,000 likes or more, we would love to put this show on your Facebook page. And if you have less than 10,000 likes, we only just need you to give us just a little bit to help with the cost of what it costs to have it on all these different Facebook pages. But our goal is 1 million viewers, okay? So we want to have everybody in Lincoln and Ellendale, let's just say all of Delaware watching us. I should have asked the mayor of Dover how many people there are in Delaware. I've had 2 senators and 1 mayor on so far, and I need to know how many people are in Delaware. Do you know how many?
It's just under 1 million, I think.
Just under 1 million.
Yeah.
So if we had 1 million people viewing the show, we'd have them all covered.
We only need to get 1 million iPads.
1 million iPads. So I'm thinking that as a gift of this show, we should consider giving away iPads, okay? Preferably ones that work, all right? Because I can get a deal on ones that don't work.
Sure you can.
And maybe they don't have to be iPads. What's the opposite
Android.
of an iPad? Android.
Yeah, tablet.
Okay? So maybe we're just going to give away tablets to everybody. So we ought to see if, like, Rick Fowler, No Nonsense Office Machines, would be willing to give us all the tablets we can give away. In exchange for, we'll tell everybody how nice a guy he is. Okay? Yeah. All right. Colin Walls, Service Center.
Wall
the lady
Service Center is
called. She
open
was
today,
bragging
yes.
on you, Colin.
Yep, and she came in last night. She came in about 3 minutes till 5 before we
Really?
closed, and she said, "I'm going on a trip Monday. And I just started hearing this terrible noise."
Right.
She said, "I think it might be air in my tires or something." I said, "Well, pull up there. Let's get the air in the tires, and then we'll take it for a ride." And I didn't even get out of the parking lot.
And you knew what it was?
The right rear brake pads were metal to metal.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what, are you fixing it today?
Yeah, we're fixing it today.
So she came in at 3 minutes of 5 last night.
Yep.
You took her home, which is
Right.
not normal.
Right.
But that was very kind of you.
We do that occasionally.
Okay.
People that there's no
And-
other way. then
And she may be on the road Monday.
she'll be on the road today. She's getting it back
Really?
this morning. Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
service,
before noon.
folks.
Yep.
We're not saying it always goes that way.
Not always, but
But-
we do understand when
But this
there's an
is what we're
emergency.
saying. This is the advantage of dealing with a person that owns the business and that is that close to his customers, and it matters.
But I was able to make the decision on the spot that yes, we
Well,
can
you
take
didn't
you
have
home
to make a
and-
study and
yes.
call an 800 number. and-
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I said we can do it, and we got it done, and that was it.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I think we got another call,
All right.
but I
So-
don't know if Sean knows how to do it. All
so,
right.
But anyway, Wall Service Center, we can take care of the small problems like air in your tire, or on
Right.
up to bigger jobs.
And that's
you
the
know.
first thing she thought it might be.
Right. Right.
Who you got? Pat Campbell. Just have her hold on, okay? We'll be with her right after 9. All right. So anyway,
Right after 9.
I was playing. I just tried to see
So
who's
anyway,
paying attention.
Wall Service Center, if you want to get in, schedule an appointment, call us today, 422-8110. We'll be there till noon today.
Dial it in that order.
In that order,
422.
422-8110.
Okay.
Tracy will take your call. She'll get you on the schedule. We can get you in Monday, I'm pretty sure, and figure out what's going on with your car or truck or whatever you have, and we can get you fixed up, get the job done.
It's all about safety. You're like
Well,
a
it
public
is.
safety person, in
Yeah.
other words. You want your car safe. I mean, you put your family in there,
and,
and you want them safe.
I didn't feel it was safe for her to drive it last
Mm-hmm.
night with the brakes grinding. I mean, I could have said, go home and come back in the morning, but
and then find out it locks up on the way home or something.
right. And it was just easier and safer to just give her a ride home and get the job done today. So anyway,
If your
Wall
mom
Service
knew
Center.
about this, she'd be proud of you.
Oh, yeah.
This is good stories.
We're
You
working
know
on
what I
her
mean?
car
This
too.
is
We're
like
working on my mom's
This
car
is
today,
Andy
too.
Griffin's type stuff.
Griffith.
Andy Griffith.
And Griffin.
Right.
Yeah.
Mayberry type, good quality service. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
We're working on my
Stuff.
mom's car today, too.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Did you have
She
to give her
needed
a ride home?
battery. She needs a battery.
A battery.
No. My stepdad gave her a ride home.
Okay.
So.
All right. Anything
All right.
else going
Nope,
on?
That's it.
All right. We do have a phone call when you get.
Yep. I'll take care of it.
Does Sean know how to do it? Oh, turn her on if you would. We're going to turn on Pat Campbell. All right. Is she there?
Good morning. I certainly am.
What are you doing awake so early?
Well, I would, if I had really been on the ball about 2 months ago when you invited me to come over there whenever I wanted to make an advance appointment, I'd have probably plugged in this day.
Yeah, I have no idea how to enforce those rules, but
Well, that's okay.
Right.
There all the different responsibilities that go with running an event like this. I just thought I had some free tickets to give away today, and the fantastic people that listen to Weller Does Delmarva deserve the right to a couple free tickets to the world's biggest tailgate party in
Okay.
Rehoboth Beach tomorrow.
all right. So what are you saying? You got 1,000 tickets to give away?
I have 2 tickets to give away this morning.
2 tickets.
They're if you were to buy them today, they're $25 each. If you buy them at the door tomorrow, they're $35.
So if they're
But
$35 each, Pat, and you got 2 of them.
$25 today if you want to buy one.
Okay.
But I'm giving away 2.
Okay. And so what kind of value would you put on that?
They're worth at least $5,000 each.
Wow. Now, will you be there for people to take a selfie with you?
I would absolutely love the opportunity because I have some pulled pork coming out of my kitchen today and some chili coming out of my kitchen today. And yesterday I went and made 40 pounds of world-famous coleslaw because we
Wow.
want everybody to show up and eat and have fun and watch some good football.
This is tomorrow.
And it's tomorrow at Rehoboth Beach Convention Center.
Okay, the brand new one.
one. The brand new one.
It's not at the old one. It's
new-
at the new one.
It's at the old building, new and slightly improved.
Okay.
At Rehoboth Beach. The doors open at 2. Kickoff for the Saints game is 3:05. and we're going to watch some good football and support all the programs of Rehoboth Beach Sunrise Rotary.
All right, so we're going to give these tickets away. How are we doing this, Pat?
I will. You have the caller call you. You tell them they won the tickets, and then if Katie can get their name and text it to me, I will give them a call.
What do you want? Their name, their address, and social security number?
Nope. I just want their name and their cell number.
Okay.
And then I'll give them a call to confirm getting the tickets to them, which will probably be a will call at the door.
Does it include an Uber to pick them up, or do they have to physically get there?
They have to physically get there.
I'm just
it's pretty
messing with
easy
you.
to find right on Rehoboth Avenue. And
Okay.
if they need an Uber to get home, we'll give them the Uber number. How's that?
Okay,
but they'll
so
have it's a wonderful family time. We have family activities.
Kids
for
can
the
come?
children. And we would love to see the Weller family show up tomorrow, too. That would be fantastic.
is there Wi-Fi?
So there absolutely is there Wi-Fi. And
just checking.
you and Denise have to have complimentary tickets waiting for you.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, Denise is
And,
very difficult.
So children under 12 are free.
Okay. So
And,
we're giving away
it's-
2 tickets right now to this event.
Right now. Yes.
And what is the event
Anybody
again?
that-
One more time.
Anybody that wants tickets at all today, I'm just going to give you my cell number. It's going to
Okay.
be out all over the world.
That's fine.
And that's fine. It's 302
Yep.
542
Yep.
1488.
1488. 542
But to
1488.
win the tickets,
To win
that's
the
correct.
tickets,
but
you
to
call
win
me.
the tickets, they have to come through
Weller Does Delmarva.
Weller Does Delmarva.
But to buy tickets, they call you.
But to buy tickets, they can give me a call or any Rotary member, or go right on the Rehoboth Beach Sunrise Rotary Facebook page and buy their pre-event ticket prices right there.
All right. What is the event? What is the event?
The event is called Championship Sunday. We're going to be watching football
And having food.
and having lots and lots and lots of food. We
Okay.
have it's a tailgate party. We're going to be
Okay.
flipping hamburgers and hot dogs and pulled pork and wings and chicken's going to be there.
All right.
And lots of wonderful sponsors.
Okay. Well, we're going to let you go, and we're going to give these tickets away. And I'm going to say thanks for all you do for the community, Pat, okay?
Well, and thanks for helping us promote it, Jim. Always,
All right.
always love being part of Weller Does Delmarva.
All right. See ya.
Bye-bye, dear.
Bye-bye. Phone number's on the screen. If anybody out there, one of the 2 free tickets, just call right now, and you will be an instant winner. Are you ready, Katie, with a pen and a pad and so on? What is the phone number? It's on the radio. They can see it right on the screen of the radio. It's 422-7336. 422-7336. If you're watching or listening, because the people on Facebook are watching, the people on YouTube are watching, and the people on the radio are listening. 422-7336 if you want to win 1 or 2 tickets. Caller, are you there?
I am.
Are you interested in these tickets?
Yes, I am, Jim.
You know the tickets are free.
Sounds good to me. It's the right price.
Okay, and the only problem is there's a small handling fee.
What's that?
Well, we have to negotiate it. What do you think is a very fair handling fee?
I show up with a big smile on my face.
All right. You got me there. So who are we talking to?
Bob Bockler.
Bob Bockler?
Yes.
B-O-C-K?
L-E-R.
L-E-R. B-O-C-K-L-E-R. Bob Bockler. And we might, what do we need? We don't have your phone number. Can we get your phone number?
Yes, yes, you can.
Oh, wait a minute. Katie will do it. Hold it. We'll do it off the air. We'll do it off the air. So don't hang up on me. But, Bob, you want 1 ticket or 2?
I'd like to have 2, please.
Who are you going to take with you?
I have to take my wife along, so she can keep an eye on me.
Your better half.
There you go.
And you may need a driver. You never know.
Yeah, that's why she'll fit in for that, too.
Okay. All right. Well, Bob, I'm going to say goodbye to you, but Katie's going to take over this conversation and get your phone number, okay?
All right, Jim. Thanks a lot. I
And do me a
appreciate it.
favor, Bob. Are you on Facebook or are you listening on the radio?
I'm watching on YouTube.
YouTube. When you get there, could you take a picture of yourself there and tag me in it?
Sure.
Okay. Just for the heck of it?
Sure, Jim.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you.
See you, Bob. And Katie's going to talk to you from here.
Okay.
Katie, be nice to him. Don't give him a hard time. All right. So anyway, next, I just want to do one more advertisement. And then I'm going to talk to Pastor Danny Tice, who has been very gracious to come down here today. I just want to make sure I'm all done with everything. All right. I would like to get the picture, Colin, if we could, of the headlights, if possible. If possible. We're going to talk about our friend Mike Rowe, Sussex Auto Spa. He doesn't really push this a whole lot because he's busy as it is, but he does an unbelievable job of detailing a car. If you've got a car and you want it to look like new, I'm talking new, inside and out, better than new, he does a fantastic job. But what he's asking me to promote is headlight restoration, where your headlights get a little milky and they're not quite as clear as they used to be. You want them to look like new. We're going to show you a picture on Facebook here in just a minute. Those listening on the radio, don't look at your radio. The picture will not show up right now, okay? We're working on that technology. But this is a guy named Mike Rowe who will come to you pretty much anywhere in Sussex County, and for only $60, he will restore your headlights to like new condition. They'll be crystal clear, makes it a little safer. Your lights will be a little brighter. You'll be able to see what's going on, okay? You'll be able to see the speed limit signs a little better. So on, here's the picture on Facebook. And if you're listening on the radio, you can always go back and watch this show on Facebook at any given time, or YouTube, as the other gentleman was watching us on YouTube. So anyway, that's what it looks like. Before and after, they look like new. So if you want your headlights restored, this is a good Valentine's Day gift, a good gift for anybody, or just a gift for yourself. $60, and that includes he will come to you and do it right at your place. Headlight restoration, $60 for the pair, okay? Mike Rowe is his name, Sussex Auto Spa on the Facebook. His phone number is 236-5301, 236-5301, and it works best if you dial it in that order, 302-236-5301. Mike Rowe, thanks for your support. Another good supporter of the show, good friend of mine, and he does a fantastic job at what he does. Now, here he is, a local pastor who's a real good guy who I've known for a while. Pastor Danny Tice, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Jim. How you doing? You're doing a great job on the radio, by the way.
I'm
I love your demeanor here. You're doing a great job.
Well,
and
thank you.
A great community we live in, isn't it?
It is, and it's really kind of neat. I mean, we've had mayors on here today and senators, and now we've got a pastor. So thank you for coming over.
Well, it's an honor to be here.
Good.
And love you and all you do in our community.
Well, and we appreciate you, too, in other words. Now, you have the church in Dagsboro.
It's
right?
actually Millsboro address.
Okay.
We're actually in Gumboro. We also have a campus in Rehoboth, campus there that's doing incredibly well.
I love that one. I go to Casapoulas.
Oh, do you
and
really?
I can tell they're praising and worshiping downstairs.
You can hear them from there.
Oh, and then I see the people coming and going, and it's been there for a few years now.
We've been there about 5 years. It's packed out now, 2 services, reaching a lot of people in that community. Rehoboth and Lewis, as you know, is really growing. So there's a lot of residents there, young professionals, and we're seeing, actually, we have baptized 100 people already this year at Rehoboth there.
You don't mean 2019?
2018,
right.
Yeah, so incredible. 100 people already have been baptized, and what's really cool about the campus is it's reaching a lot of people that were sort of disengaged from church, not interested in church, and that's what we love. That's what we're all about, anyhow.
The dynamics of church all the way around is changing.
It is.
The message is the same.
I know.
But, it's what people want, what people like, what works for this one doesn't work for that one.
Absolutely,
And I think churches need to be flexible.
I know. You used to have to come dressed up in a tie and a suit and, put the uncomfortable clothes on to come to church. Now you can kind of come casual and all that. So that's all a good thing,
I agree. And so you have the campus there.
Yes.
Now down in Gumboro.
Yes.
Okay. Is that where the church started?
That's where it started. Yeah.
Okay.
I went there back in 1981, and the church was a little traditional church then, and the Lord's really blessed the church. We reach a lot of people in the community. We also serve a lot of people in the community. We're really passionate about feeding people that have needs. We go out to inner city Salisbury every Sunday right after church and feed homeless people. We also have about 200 to 300 people that come to our church every Wednesday to get groceries. So our church is very much engaged in helping people. We're not there to have people serve us. We're there to serve people in our community. That's what our church is about.
Wow. I know people that do that Salisbury thing.
Do you really? Wow.
And they tell me that they'll go and like these people literally just like almost come out of the woods.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing, and they just show up. I don't know where they come from, but they just they come there, and in all types of weather. You know, what happens though? The people that go to serve on Sunday to help people, the homeless people, you know, they come away more blessed than the people that they're blessing. I always say that, you know, you can't help another person without helping yourself.
Right.
And that happens all the time with people. They just like, people want to go help and serve. So it's
and it's so humbling.
Oh my gosh, it is. It could be any of us too. You see that and you say,
just
that could be
two bad
me.
Decisions.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
Any one of us.
Exactly.
Katie's going to take our picture. This is, oh, wait a minute. She's getting ready. She's putting the film in. So, anyway, I give her a hard time all the time. Only when she's awake, I give her a hard time. But anyway, yes, in other words, and I've just had some people that have done that or been involved, and they're like, Jim, I never even knew there was homeless people. You know, in other words,
oh my gosh.
Because in my, like me, I just don't cross.
Right.
That's just not my circle through the course of a day and so on. So, but all of us, I don't care who we are. We are just, so nobody should think that it can't happen. I don't care if you're a businessman, a pastor, or just John Q. Public.
That's exactly right.
2 or 3 poor decisions or bumps in the road.
Absolutely.
Just
the stories I hear
road.
aren't about people that weren't working or all that.
Correct.
There's a lot of uncontrollable things happen in their life, and they end up in a situation where they don't have anywhere to go. So
I agree.
We're there to love on them, encourage them, and help them.
Now, we were here to talk about an event.
That's
I
so
like to
kind of you.
schedule
Thank
in
you.
advance, but we have advertisers on the show that purchase advertising, and then the rest we try to give back to different organizations and things like that. So in a week's time, we may have 2 or 3 different who knows what's on the show. So we're here for everybody.
Real variety show for sure.
Correct. And we try to keep Delmarva Teen Challenge's name out there and so on and so forth. So so if you have other things in the future, keep me in mind. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. But you've got an event coming up. I believe it's in February. Is that correct?
February the 8th, 6 p.m.
Yep, you got it.
Yep, it's called the Camo Feast, and
Feast.
It's called the Camo Feast. It used to be called the Sportsman's Banquet.
I remember that.
We just did a rebranding of it. We did the Sportsman's Banquet for about 15 years, and this is basically the same thing, but it's a little bit rebranding. We are what it is we really love people in our community that are outdoorsmen, that love to hunt, that love to fish. When I moved here back from college, you know, I was never a hunter, and I started hunting because a lot of people in my church hunted. And when my kids were growing up, I took them fishing. So I've just discovered what a beautiful place we live. So what we do every year is we have this incredible event where we give away all these amazing door prizes, and all of these people come to this event. And it's fathers, sons, grandfathers, cousins all sit at a table together, celebrate the great outdoors. We always do it in the winter, you know, right before the Super Bowl, right around the Super Bowl. You know, the winter's a little boring and all that. So this is a highlight for a lot of people. And we always have an amazing speaker. This year we have a guy named Andy Peterson that's coming from Nashville, Tennessee. He's been on CNN, Larry King, Oprah Winfrey. He was attacked by a lion, a mountain lion, when he was hiking in Colorado a number of years ago. And he was almost died, just had a penknife. Mountain lion had him by the throat, and he miraculously survived. And he goes across the country telling his story, and actually talks a lot about things that have us by the throat and how we can be set free from those things.
Then?
Yeah, I don't think he was. I'm not sure if he was a Christ follower then. He definitely is now. I think he had an epiphany on the mountain there. Like, I think I need to get right with the Lord.
God is real and God is everywhere.
But he's such an incredible guy. So he's going to be a great speaker, and it's going to be a great event. We got, you know, country music, amazing food, and the door prizes, literally hundreds and hundreds of door prizes, and not just little door prizes, but really, really great things.
Okay.
And one other thing we're doing this year is the proceeds from this banquet, a lot of the proceeds, part of the tickets go to support Home with the Brave.
Yes, great organization.
Oh, my gosh, we're excited about doing that. So we're going to be giving them a check at the event to help. And if you don't know what the Home of the Brave is, they help veterans that are homeless.
Yes.
So that's a big part of the event this year. But the tickets are $25, and they're selling fast. It will sell out.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
So if you want a ticket, you can get a ticket on bayshorecc.org on our website, or you can call the church at 302-238-7370, or you can come to church tomorrow.
Yes.
And we'll sell them at church as well. But they'll sell out quick. So it's $25 a ticket, or if you want to buy a table of 8, if you wanted your whole family to sit together, that's $200 for a table.
Or if you got a business and you want to just give it to all your employees or something like that.
That's a great
Or
bet.
your customers.
Absolutely.
You know, you got some customers that want a good night of food and fellowship and so on. Because the $25 includes food, fellowship, free parking.
And you get tickets for the giveaways.
Okay.
And so it's an amazing event. If you come, you will want to come next year and next year and next year. It's so good. It's a great event, and we just love it. And it's a lot of fun, and it's just really motivational.
And if you go and you heard about it on this show, I want you to tag me in your selfie while you're there. All right. So anyway, your church has services when?
Our services are 9 and 10:30. That's at both campuses. At our Millsboro-Gumboro campus, that's 9 and 10:30. And there's also at our Rehoboth campus, 9 and 10:30 as well. The service is very engaging worship.
And contemporary?
Contemporary. And it's contemporary, and there's a little mix of traditional sometimes in there.
Okay.
But it's mainly contemporary, great lights and very engaging thing. And
something for children?
Oh, yeah, great children's ministry. In fact, we say that we are a church that ministers to children. We have care for adults. So we really want to take care of kids. We love kids, and we have a great kids program all the way through, from infants all the way through high school. So, great program.
So, and if a person's never been to church in their life, it's a very welcoming, family-friendly...
Very casual, and you'll understand the message. The message is clear, very biblically based, but we make it very clear and applicable, so when you get up on Monday morning, you know what to do with what you heard.
It's going to make a difference.
Yep.
Okay, as long as you use it and listen to it.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
All right, so anything else?
No, that's it. I'm just very thankful that I am from Seaford, Delaware. We're in Seaford, Delaware right now, and I love Sussex County. I went to Seaford High School, went away to college, came back here, and I love this community, as I know you do. We have a great community, and we need to love it and serve it and take care of it, and I'm glad what you're doing, and I'm honored to serve in this community.
Well, thank you. I'm going to give you one of my cards. I'm going to give you a Weller's discount card.
Oh, wow.
If you need more, we do sell them. So
my gosh, I got to buy a swing set for my grandkids, so I'm happy to come see you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Danny.
Okay. God bless you, Jim.
Yeah,
Thank
God
you for
bless
what you
you.
do.
Take care.
Okay.
All right. See ya. There he goes, Pastor Danny Tice. Okay. Bayshore Community Church. Jack Riddle said he is watching. And what else did he say? Every time I get a text, I was supposed to ask Pastor Danny about his tennis game. So anyway, he's going, Jack. I'm sorry. But I guess he plays tennis, maybe. I'm not sure. But Jack Riddle plays tennis. He's quite the tennis player and golfer. All right. So anyway, I want to say thanks a lot to everybody this week. I had a couple things I really wanted to mention. One of them is we're having a terrible week at Weller's in Bridgeville, and I sure would appreciate it if there's anybody out there that's been thinking about buying a trailer. I sure could use your support today. We've sold 2 trailers all week long as of close of business yesterday. Last year, this week, we sold 12, so that means that was a slow week last year, but 2 is tough. So if you need a trailer, I don't have any magic I can work. I would just appreciate your support. So whether you need a shed or a carport or a swing set or a kayak or a generator or something like that, we've just had a slow week. We don't know if it's got anything to do with the government shutdown or it just is a slow week or what. But we're fine, but we just could kind of, appreciate your support. Did I just hear the music? No. Okay, you were faking me out over there, seeing if I was listening. All right. But anyway, I just want to tell you, this is Pastor Danny's notes. I don't know if he wants them back or not. But anyway, I want to thank you for watching this show, folks. Okay, so for those on the radio, you can't see what we got going on here, but we're at Smith's Cafe in Seaford. Everybody's working hard. The food is fantastic. People are coming. People are going. They have breakfast, lunch, dinner. They have takeouts, whatever you may need. It is a great place to get a nice home cooked meal, okay? Anything from breakfast to dumplings to crab cakes to crab imperial, whatever you may or may not need, it is a great place. They are open 7 days a week, and the Weller's discount card, if you have one, you will save 10% each and every time you eat at Smith's Cafe. Every time. Well, only as long as you bring your card with you and use it. So anyway, other than that, there's just a lot going on in my world, and I want to just say thank you to all the two people that did buy trailers this week. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I've ever had a 2-trailer week, to be quite frank, so I want to be grateful and appreciative of that, but at the same time, I'm just telling you, it would be nice if we could pump out about 10 trailers today. But it's a mess. We are getting trailers in like crazy. On Monday, I believe we're getting 4 tractor trailer loads of trailers in at one time. It's going to be a rough day getting all them unloaded and put on the ground and so on, because a load of trailers could be anywhere from 15 to 30 trailers on one load. So we're getting 4 loads on Monday, weather permitting, and everything else. So if you need any of what we got, it's wellers.com. If you want to learn more about my business on the website, yes, I've been in business a long time. 44, I don't even know when the 45 years kicks in. Probably now. We've been in business 44, 45 years. So anyway, I just want to let you know that we're here. We're locally owned. We're locally operated. We sell a lot of things. We try to do a great job for our customers. We offer financing. We trade in stuff. We have new. We have used in the way of trailers. We sell Amish-made sheds, Amish-made vinyl swing sets, dog kennels, and chicken coops. And don't forget, Sunday, Monday, it's going to be incredibly cold. Don't forget your animals. If you're going to the new whatever it's called, the new Milford Hospital, Bay Health, I think it is. I'm going there for my tour later on today, so looking forward to that. I think I'm at the 3 o'clock mark, 3 to 4. So Denise and I think when you take the tour, I'm not sure, they have a helicopter pad. I don't know if you get the experience of going up and down by helicopter or not. I'm not sure, so I'm going to check into that when I get there. All right, we're in the last few minutes of the show. So Weller's Utility Trailers, 302 337 8228. 337 8228. If you need any of what we want or what we got, what we want is what you got. We want your business, okay? But anyway, if not, whenever you're ready, we're always here for you. But another thing, you can check out a lot of my specials at wellers.com. Go there and click on the specials. And if you don't already have a Wellers discount card, get yourself one. There's 18 different businesses on there. You save money each and every time you use it. And we would like to sell you one. And like I say, after we cover the cost of buying the cards, we donate the money to a couple different nonprofits. But one of them is the MS Society. So good morning to all of you that are listening on the radio, especially the people that are watching on Facebook. Some love it, some hate it. I am sorry we're not on TV. We're trying to get that worked out, but I'm not sure if it's going to happen anytime soon. Before you know it, I'm just going to start my own TV station. So that's something that Colin and I are thinking about doing. Okay. So anyway, we're thinking about calling it TV Delmarva. Spoiler alert. I think Colin's already got the name TV Delmarva. Okay. I was thinking Marva, but Colin was thinking TV Delmarva. But anyway, so that's that. All right, folks, I want to thank you again. Who's back at the station, Colin? Roman. Thank you, Roman, for roaming in and taking care of things. We appreciate that. We've had a nice group of people. And again, if you're watching or listening and you say, man, my business could use some advertising or promoting, I'd love to help promote you. Okay, I'm kind of passionate about promoting things. So if you want to buy some advertising like you can't buy anywhere else, I'm for hire. Okay, we sell ads on the show. We sell interviews on the show. Again, after you've been on the show, it's still continuing on for people that go back and watch it on YouTube or Facebook. So you get a little bit more than average. You're getting Facebook and you're getting YouTube and you're getting the radio all for one money. And then every time it runs again, you just get another ad for free. So if you are in an organization and you need some promoting, we have a Wednesday night show as well as this Saturday morning show. We can help you out. So it's called Weller Does Delmarva. If you have not liked the Facebook page, please take a minute and do that, and also like Weller's Utility Trailers too, and stop in and say hi sometime on Route 13 in Bridgeville, Delaware. All right, and if you're going to be at the hospital tour at 3 o'clock today, say hi to me there. Okay, so have a good weekend, everybody. Be careful out there. It's supposed to get brutally wet and then brutally cold. So be careful, okay? And other than that, we are about out of time, so I'm going to leave you. Thanks a lot. God bless you. Have a good, safe weekend. And if you see anybody I know, tell them I said hi. And don't forget, if you want to tag me in a Facebook post, feel free to do so. See ya. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.